Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bucket Bites. We are the bite-sized podcast that features a menagerie of different topics, bite-sized bits, guests, and we are continually scrapping our way through the internet with famous words from BikeMan last night. But I am Ryan Papa Post. Joining us tonight is the usual crew of Dominic, just Dominic. We got Mod Tones, aka Logan. We got Josh from Suggestive Gaming. And last but not least, we have the ever famous BikeMan. BikeMan, welcome. Thank you, first and foremost. Thank you for coming on and giving us the time of day. I'm really excited for this. This is something we tried to do back a few months ago. Unfortunately, things didn't work out, but here we are again in December, and I guess that's the sentiment I want to leave you with. This BikeMan is thank you for giving us your time, because we're the little guys out there, right?
And you guys got me out of something, so I'm cool with it.
Oh, got you out of something? Oh, wait, no, okay, hold on. No. What did we get you out of?
My sister and her family are going to see a live play of Elf, which sounds cool.
Oh.
But then their mom made them all dress up with like sweaters that have lights on them and jingle bell hats and things like that. It's like going to a really lame Rocky Horror Picture Show that your grandma made.
Part of me is actually kind of sad that we took you away from that.
Every time I was like, have fun, to like my girlfriend or her sister or her sister's boyfriend, there's just a deep sigh every time. It's like, I don't think I'm missing out on anything.
Now I know why you agreed to this so easily.
It's got lucky.
Oh, dude, it's funny. I was just hanging out with my wife, and she's like looking for ugly, like, light up Christmas sweaters for me. And I mean, I wasn't gonna go see Elf, unfortunately. But actually, Bike, I'm sorry I took you away from that. I don't care how much you wanted to get away from that. I'm very sorry.
Somehow I'll move on with life.
Hey, wait. So what was your excuse back in July?
My excuse back in July?
Yeah,
because we were gonna do this back in July. Was there another?
I thought someone had
musical?
a family crisis.
We did. But like, why did you agree to come on then? I like that.
Yeah.
Why my excuse to come on the show?
Yeah.
Josh vouch for you guys.
Yeah. Yes. That's awesome.
You got the cred.
Oh man, that silver plaque is coming in handy today.
Oh man, so
Mr. YouTube man, coming in clutch.
Actually, Bike, I was okay. So, admittedly, Bike, I initially learned about you through Josh when he's like, "Oh yeah, dude, this awesome dude on Twitch, like, he liked my like something on Twitter or something like that," and like that's what initially got me to check you out. I was surprised when I tried to find you on YouTube, and like it was kind of, you had some older stuff, but not so much like newer stuff.
On YouTube,
yeah. Did you? It's just like YouTube, not the deal, dude.
It was effort. I'm a live streaming guy, and then like you have to go in and find stuff that was good, and then make clips of it and edit highlights, and it's just like who has the time?
So recently, just real quick, Twitch changed their like partner and whatever their like contracts are, and you can like multi-stream now. So have you looked into like?
I gotta look into it and find out what program you want to do, and who has the time.
Fair enough. I was just wondering if that was like another audience you were looking into at this point.
I'll eventually, maybe.
I don't know, Josh. I mean, you got some free time, right? I mean, you could,
Hey, I'll be glad to help. It's the least I can do at this point. So I just want to take things a step back. So going back to what Bike was saying, where I vouch for you guys. So I met Bike back, what was that, like 2019, maybe 2018, somewhere back there, when Game Ranks stole my God of War video, and I took to Twitter. I was just an angry young man. This big company stole my video, and I was so sad.
You were?
Well, yeah, I was very upset about this, and wow, I just got it. But so I tweeted it out, and Bike, I don't know how you even found it, but you were one of the like first signal boosters on that. And it wasn't even signal boosting. Like, I remember you tweeted at them directly and you were like, what the fuck is this? What are you doing?
I hate that shit, dude.
Like, you
I'm allowed to swear on this fucking.
Yeah, of
Yes.
course.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I hate that shit.
We're like a sailor.
Like bull, seriously. We met each other earlier because I used your recap videos and I asked you before I put them on.
That's true. That is true.
Because you should give people credit for their work.
Oh, dude, yeah. And that was like, I remember at the time, like, that was such a huge thing for me, was like seeing you stand up for that and just immediately step in. And like you said, like, not even just being like a signal boosting retweet or something. Like, you went on the offensive for me and we're like, what is
so
this?
Flagrant. You know what I mean? Like, there's no defense for that.
But that was so cool because like normally people would try to like stay out of it and be like, you know, I'm not gonna get into this. It's just too much trouble. But you saw something that was shitty and you immediately stepped in and were like, no, this is shitty. I'm gonna point it out and show everybody. And that was such an immense help for me at the time.
People get a little too precious about the Game of Thrones in our business. Everyone's like, oh, someone might be useful later. I better not anger them. It's like, fuck them if they do that stuff.
Oh God, I love that. I love that. And I love that mentality. I have the same mentality. My fiance bought me a shirt that says "We'll burn that bridge when we get there." That, like, that's my mentality. Like, I will burn a bridge if I see somebody doing something that's unjustifiable. So I just wanted to say thanks for coming on, and that was literally like one of the first instances when we like met, and I've cherished that ever since. So thank you for that, and thank you for being here tonight.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, and thank you for listening to Bucket Bites. That's all we had in store for you guys. Josh just wanted to say thank you. So Bike, like I said, kind of leading into Josh, kind of thanking you and all that. I wanted to give you, I don't know if it's credit, but you've cost me a lot of money over the last couple of months since Josh has kind of pointed me your way, because you stream a lot of different games that really is not good for my wallet.
Sorry about that.
Yeah, you know, you do a lot of it's like straight variety streaming, and kind of piggybacking off of my original comment that you don't really do the YouTube anymore is, I guess I want to ask, because I don't know, I'm assuming, is streaming kind of like your full-time gig, Bike?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's the fucking dream, right? And I'm assuming, like, you don't have to tell me, you love that, right? Like, it's...
Oh, yeah, no, it's definitely... Yeah, I love it. No question about it. If I like take a night off and play video games, I feel guilt when I'm not streaming it.
That's a real thing. It's so, even for somebody like, I'm sure, like, even like Logan or Dom or who, like Josh, I know you really don't stream, but even for myself, like, the only time I play video games is when I'm like streaming to my like 3 or 4 or 5 like little people, right, on my Twitch.
That's me too. Like, I find it so hard to play a game for enjoyment, because like I know I could be playing a game for suggestive gaming. So I was actually going to ask that as one of these questions is, like, do you find it hard to just enjoy games when it could be an avenue for content creation?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. If something's really fun, but like then there are games that I know that aren't going to get viewers if I play it, so that I can just enjoy those guilt-free.
Okay.
You can tell.
Is it guilt-free though? Is it guilt-free though? Because like you've mentioned, I've heard you mention it actually. I've watched you quite a bit actually. I lurk. I'm in the shadows. I'm in the shadows, but I've heard you kind of like mention that before, where you're just like, you know, maybe not a lot of people are gonna like this, but like I'm having fun. Like that's kind of like that. How important is that for somebody who is primarily focusing on just streaming on Twitch, right? So how important is it to you, excuse me, to play things that you want to play?
I find a middle ground usually. Yeah, so that's stuff I know people want to watch and stuff that I want to play, but you do have to walk that tightrope, because otherwise you're just going to play like what you want to play, and there's so many streamers that do that, and they're never going to build an audience that way.
Damn it, I feel attacked.
That's just the way it is.
Yeah, no, I
play a lot of different things because it's like a buyer's guide. Like I got lucky that I already was a big gamer before streaming. Like I was the guy who had all the video game magazines, and I was hungry for new thing, new experience, new game, new interesting idea. And I still like scour all the forums and subreddits and everything, looking for something new. Or Steam Early Access, you got to check it every day. And I could be like, this looks like something people are gonna be interested in, and maybe they want to buy and they'll come watch.
Sure.
See, I love that because what you're saying there is like, even though it is your career, it's your day-to-day job.
Yeah, if I wasn't streaming, I'd be doing the same thing I'm doing, finding these games.
Like it's just because it's what you love, it's what you are enjoying doing, and you get to share that and make that a career. So that it's cool that you still get to enjoy that, because I'll find myself, and not to get into like a pity party here, but I'll find myself like, oh god, I gotta play that game again, just because it's something I need to do for the show. But it is cool when you get that enjoyment, but also it's the content creation side of things. So do you find yourself more often than not like thinking, okay, I'm looking forward to playing this game, as opposed to, oh, I have to play this game for the audience or to get viewers?
I don't really get I have to play this unless I'm doing a sponsor.
And I was actually I was gonna ask that, but I didn't want to, because I didn't want to get you into any hot water.
No, that doesn't work that way.
But has there been times where like you've been like, oh yeah, I'll stream this game as like a sponsorship deal, and then you're playing it and you hate it, but you have
man.
you have to.
It happens a lot. It happens a lot.
Here's the thing.
The UI is really good, I swear.
I'm paid for my time, not my opinion, and I have trashed games during sponsorships.
Yeah.
See, I like that.
I will not hold back. I won't be like, okay, it's the difference between being like, this game's a piece of shit and the devs suck, and then you're being paid, so you're like, I don't really like this game, it's not for me, and this UI is a mess or whatever, as opposed to being a little harsher. That's the only extenuating that you're getting with me anyway.
I do like that, because that is one thing I always fear, like especially with like content creators who are so opinion based, is like when all of a sudden you see a sponsored thing and they're like, oh yeah, this is great, and you're like, is that because they're being paid or they actually love it? So I do like that.
Tell. Yeah.
You'll put your honest opinion out there, and that's what matters.
Yeah, it probably hurts me too, but whatever.
So but that's better.
I want, just while we're on the topic, how many of your streams like are sponsored compared to not sponsored? That's the first part of the question. And then the second part of that question is, how many sponsorships have you like turned down, like legitimate ones, like little people like me? All we get our sponsorships from Stream, like Stream Elements or Stream Labs, saying, hey, HelloFresh, or Raid Shadow Legends. But yeah, I'm really curious about that. Like, what's kind of that mix?
There's been a lot less sponsorships this year. I don't know what it is about that, but I would say I get like maybe like 1 or 2 sponsorships like every month or other month.
Really?
But yeah, pretty much. But yeah, I'll turn down a lot of stuff. I won't do mobile games usually if they have more than a few currencies. Any of that mobile game like stamina system where you have to like pay to like speed the timer up. Anything where you have to speed a timer up. Anything where you have to fuse things and then level them up to the same and get a duplicate and fuse them again. I hate that stuff too.
I think of like Clash of Clans or something.
It's just a waste of like your money and your time. Those games, it's just garbage. It's they're trying to tap into the slot machine brain part of you.
Oh yeah.
And I don't believe in any of that. I think mobile gaming's trash landscape, but it really is. I hate it. But yeah, like any stuff like that, I won't do Raid Shadow Legends and stuff. But I try not to trash people who do it, because you don't want to be that guy too.
Right.
Like, who am I? I don't think I'm better than anyone.
Right?
I just don't like to do that stuff. I hate it. I think it hurts gaming, and I really, really respect gaming since I was like little.
Right.
So why would you want to do things against it? You know.
That's a personal growth thing that I think I've learned for myself over the last couple of months, is like, something's not trash just because you don't like it. It's, well, I mean, maybe it is, but
I think they're trash.
I feel like more often
I just
than
don't blame
not,
people.
Yeah, well, right. Like, people have an objective, and people are trying to get somewhere with something. You know, like I agree with you. Like the whole like raid thing, it's, or whatever, mobile gaming as a whole with your multiple currencies. It's, well, you said not multiple currencies, right? Like, it's like, you want to be able, like, if you have to spend money to play the game, like that's garbage. Like, I feel like that's.
It's just a red flag if you see a screenshot of a game and there's like 3 currencies and a plus sign.
Oh yeah.
Sure, yeah.
It's like, okay. Are they making a video game, or are they making a treadmill?
I could use one of those.
Hey, Bike.
I'm right there with you, dude.
Question for you. So do you feel like mixing up the games and not having to necessarily do YouTube kind of prevents you from getting burnout? Because I feel like there's a bit of that been passed around in the community of people just streaming, being on that grind for so long, and then they need to step away, take a break.
Oh, I've got burnout. There's no question about that. Like, doing Twitch alone, like, doesn't save you. No, I'm definitely, like, not as hungry as I used to be. Like, where I would put on production value and, like, be, like, on. Like, I was way snappier with the humor back in the day. Like, if you watch my YouTube clips. And now I'm just, like, guy playing video games. And if you like my personality, then great.
Do you find...
yeah.
Do you find, like, a positive... Or should I say, do you find that it's been more of a negative in terms of your audience when you're, like, putting it on versus just being, like, 100% yourself? Like, was there more of a volume when you were putting it on? Like, was it worth it? Or do you think...
Yeah, I think it's the Eddie Murphy conundrum. Yeah, Eddie Murphy was like in Beverly Hills Cop and Golden Child and whatever else he was in back then. And then like there was later Eddie Murphy where like you could tell that he like started to doubt himself, and so he became raunchy voice Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
He just talked like this in every movie. I do a loud voice Eddie Murphy, and like you're like, oh, he lost the sharp quickness, and now he just does like he had kids and he talked to him that way. And I was like, yeah, I think that happens. I think it's kind of happened to me a bit, where I'm just like, I used to be fast, and now I'm just like, whatever.
From an audience perspective, though, do you think that like, because I would think that the folks who are, but I would think the folks who are around now, even though it might be less of a volume, like the quality might be better because they're actually around.
They're there for you.
Exactly, not necessarily.
Oh no, I love my viewers. The regulars are great. Yeah.
Well, thanks. I appreciate. You're welcome.
Yeah. Appreciate you. Thank you.
No, I get like it's I don't know. It's not embarrassing, but like like I said, I only researched you because of Josh's kind of like, hey, like this guy's like standing up for me, and like, hey, maybe he can come on, and that's what brought me to you. And I'm like, dude, this you okay? One of your featured, like, quote unquote featured streamers is Co-Carnage, right?
Yeah, I like that.
Which is somebody who, when I'm working, I listen to all the time, and like you kind of have that same kind of like thing to me, where you're just really entertaining, and you don't have to put on a show. Like I think it's just your personality, yourself, really is enough to draw in people, and I appreciate that you're not putting on like a show, because like that's what drew me to like continuously watch you as a streamer. So I want to give you credit for that, for not more so for just like being yourself.
Well, and I wanted to get into that too, where like you're known for being a streamer who's focused on the gameplay and your personality. Like there's not a lot of flash like alerts going off everywhere, TTS constant every 3 seconds. Like I feel like there's a focus on the gameplay and your personality. And one thing I was wondering with that, it going off of what I was saying before, is like, do you think if you were like a quote unquote flashy streamer doing graphics everywhere, 75% is webcam versus the actual gameplay.
Oh, wow.
Like, do you think that would be, and I hate to say like a cheaper way of getting engagement, but have you wondered that?
No.
Seeing it? No? I love that.
I think you have to have like a certain delivery and personality, and it can go with that, like complimentary, and I just don't have it. So I know that it would never have helped. And I don't like to cover my screen up. It's all about the gameplay.
That's true. What was the game you were playing last night? I forget. It's early access. I actually I downloaded it because you were playing it and it looks so fun.
Biotic Factor?
Yeah.
Yeah, the like Half-Life 1 homage game, yeah.
Yeah, dude, that looks. You just. All right, I'm gonna try to stop the whole like slob knobbing, but like
it has been a bit of it so far, but we're fans.
And I swear. And I'm sorry. I apologize.
It's all
I
right.
just have done such a really good job of making games that like I would not have given a second look. You've made them look so much fun. Like there was the dinosaur game you were playing, I forget how many months ago.
Isle,
The Isle. And I'm like, dude, I would never fucking play that game, but you're like having so much fucking fun playing it.
It's
Like-
games where you can get into mischief.
Yeah, well that's just it. And I'm just like, oh my God. So no, props to you for what you do, just first and foremost. So
Thanks.
all right, time to change and get mean. No, I'm just kidding.
Dom has a
I'm
question.
curious. Oh,
Dom, go ahead.
Dom has a question. So I was snooping around in your YouTube channel, and 11 years ago, you were basically making
11 years ago.
like YouTube Shorts before YouTube Shorts were a thing. What was like the idea behind those short videos?
Oh, those were just highlights from the stream.
They were. Oh,
I
okay.
literally was just transcribing highlights and then putting them on YouTube. That was all I was doing. Every video you see on my YouTube is that.
So you should keep doing that now. Now that shorts are a thing.
That's a thing. That's for real.
I've become so lazy. I really have. And my girlfriend's like, you could like do well. I was like, I probably could. I'm gonna go watch TV.
Yeah.
Get that work-life balance down, pat.
I'm just streaming. That's all I want to do, honestly.
See, I like, and again, that goes back to I love that. Like, there's an opportunity for like taking the money and running, and you're like, nah, I'm just gonna do what I like.
Yeah.
That's
There's
rare.
a few
That's a
times where I
rarity.
could have just been like plastic and like took. There have been a few times where I recognize the moment. I could be like, okay, I could be an act now and do this thing, and it would be not me anymore, but I would be huge, and I didn't do it.
Love that,
Dude,
Love the
That
integrity.
is respectable. Yeah, for
to
sure.
bounce off what Post was saying earlier about like him watching you play games and wanting to buy the game or just play the game in general. The first time I witnessed your stream, you were playing Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh yeah,
I've gotten really into that game ever since I watched your stream
it's a good time.
about it. Yeah,
Yeah.
The game is so fun to me.
Who do you like playing?
I like playing Bubba and Johnny.
Nice.
I
Did
don't
you,
play Survivor a lot though.
Did you get the Nicotero skin for?
I did
Bubba?
actually.
I love
did
the sound of that
actually.
chainsaw. It's
the
so
chainsaw
good.
is sick. It is sick. I wish John. You heard about? They're giving Johnny like a shirtless skin.
Oh really? Whatever.
Yeah, I know, right?
Just
Who,
distract the
who-
survivors, I guess.
Who published the Texas Chainsaw game?
That was Gun. They did the Friday the 13th game.
All right, let them know that you gave them one sale right
I
there.
think
Dom.
Yeah, I know. Wes from that Gun. He watches the channel. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
See, dude, no, he's just like, I know who to talk to. Let's go back further. Why? And this is probably a boring question, but why BikeMan? I don't know.
That was back when Daisy, the mod, came out, and I didn't know anything about Twitch back then. And I was riding around on like the motorbike, which was super rare at the time. And there's a streamer named Brotato, and I kept riding by, and on his stream he was like, "There goes the BikeMan again." And then he's like, "You should join." I got in his chat, and he was like, "You should join the TeamSpeak." So I had to call myself something when I joined, so he knew who I was.
That's awesome.
That's an awesome story.
That is really awesome.
That's so fun.
By the way, Post and I we were there. We were Daisy and
Yeah.
Yeah.
From day one.
That was DayZ.
yeah.
Yeah, you said.
Oh, I missed
Yeah.
that part. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, dude. Dude, we have. I'm not gonna get into it. That's
I think
that's
was
totally
that
obscure.
the last big game that changed like the direction of the industry, do you think?
Fortnite.
Yeah.
But if you think about it, BRs came from DayZ.
BRs did come from Daisy.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, they
People
did.
say they came from Minecraft, but didn't DayZ popularize it?
Because even when Player Unknown PUBG.
Yeah, because he started in DayZ,
Yeah.
DayZ mod,
Yeah,
Or what
I
was it?
like, I don't know.
H1Z1?
Well, that was
the one that's a world.
yeah.
That's,
and then Player
kinda
Unknown
cartoony.
went and did H1Z1's Battle Royale,
That's
and then he
right.
went and did his own Battle Royale. But it was because DayZ came out, and then people played it for a while, and then they were like, we want action factor, so all those servers came out with guns immediately, right? And then people were like, we want even more faster action, so BR took off after that.
Just real quick in the boomer chat here, can we talk about how fun it was to run around Daisy for 45 minutes with no weapon whatsoever?
Yes, dude. It was
with like 7 blood code leaks coming out of you.
Yes,
my
yes,
God.
dude. Oh, dude. Never.
I feel
never
like
again.
I feel like it's such an old man, but kids these days will never know that
Yeah.
Daisy.
Yeah, the walking simulator. Dude, people were giving a shit back then. It's the walking simulator. It's the hiking
It was
simulator.
the it was the running simulator because all you would do is just run.
Gotta get up
on
to the Northwest Airfield.
Yeah,
So,
all the way
dude,
to the
dude,
hill.
So, dude, it blows my mind that Bike, your big break was basically Daisy.
Uh-huh.
No!
Yeah.
Oh!
Dude,
That's awesome.
yeah, it was because I used to play all the time off stream and find camps. This is before actually I
Yeah.
started streaming. I used to find camps. Yeah, at first I hobnobbed with streamers before I started streaming. And what I did was I would find like hidden camps people set up with their tents when they added that into Daisy's mod.
yeah,
And
yeah.
I would be like, okay, I found a tent city, we'd call them.
Yeah,
and,
yeah, dude.
and then I'd be like, we'll make good content for you if we go to the tent city when you're live. And that was like how I got to know everyone in good graces.
Yeah.
awesome.
Oh my god. Wait, was that's back I might be wrong. I'm gonna look like an asshole. But No Pixel was Daisy, was it not? Was that what you were originally like diving into, or I'm assuming not?
I mean, No Pixel, the GTA RP, like
yeah,
Coil,
right. Well,
the guy who made it.
now it is Coil.
Yeah, now he started in Arma 3 life, I
It
believe.
was Arma
Yeah.
3.
It was-
That's
yeah,
what it
it was
was. I'm
Arma,
sorry.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Well, because I'm
You're
thinking
overlapping
Daisy.
your armas, yeah. Yeah.
Fucking Arma. God damn it. Oh, making me look like an idiot. It's not hard to do. No, dude, that's awesome. I wish I had what I have now back then. Because
Yeah.
then you never know what could be different when you had the tools to make
That's the thing. You wish you had the money when you were 32,
Yeah.
as you did, as you did,
as you did when you were
when
like
adult money.
16.
you were 23.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. Oh, it's so depressing. Speaking of, well, not depressing, but Bike, this last, I've noticed on your X account that
Yeah.
you've been making
FKA
some
Twitter.
Yes, aka Twitter.
FKA.
FKA. Am I an idiot? What does that mean?
Formerly known as.
Oh yeah, I'm an idiot.
I just
Okay.
call it Twitter, like whatever.
Yeah, I still call it Twitter.
It's Twitter.
Ah.
Once it's Twitter,
I
always
just
Twitter.
I just do it to be a pendant.
People are like,
But-
it's X now. I'm like, is it though?
That dude, I every time I say Twitter, Josh is right in my fucking ear.
FKA.
I mean, you
Yeah,
don't have
FKA,
to.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
here's a theory I have. Okay,
Yeah,
you
please.
don't have to just because someone like makes something canon. You don't have to agree with it. Like, I don't recognize the Star Wars prequels or the new trilogy. Fuck them, they don't exist as far as I'm concerned. You don't have to. You don't have to. People are like, those are canon. Nah. I don't know where all this shit in Mandalorian came from. This is great.
Dude, Bike brings the best points, dude.
But you don't have to go with it, you know.
You're right, but I'm going with it because I love you. Earlier this year, this is a total change of pace, and forgive me, but you kind of had kind of like a little bit of a health scare, kind of.
Heart palpitations. Yeah. Well, I had a heart
yeah.
attack when I was 37.
Yeah. And,
Well,
Wait,
it's
what-
like
what the
Path
fuck?
of Exile, it's a
37?
famous clip.
Hold on,
yeah,
time
on
out.
stream.
You-
Yeah.
You said.
Oh,
Wait,
kidding.
what? This happened on stream?
Yes. Yeah.
Well, it was just my wrist was hurting, and then I ended early.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I went to the hospital, and it was a heart attack, minor heart attack.
What the fuck?
my
Wait,
God.
Bike.
Wow.
It felt
I'd
like
like
someone
to
was
say-
shoving. When I got to the hospital, it felt like someone was shoving a hot needle through my heart.
Yeah.
And the hospital's like, they probably get panic attacks all the time because everyone thinks they're having a heart attack.
Sure.
They're like, yeah,
Or
fill out the
gas, or
paperwork.
gas.
Sure.
And then they got me in the chair and hooked up. And I remember I saw the doctor. She looked at the nurse with a look, and I was like, now they know it's serious now.
Yeah.
So I did want to bring that up too. So you mentioned at the time that you took baby aspirin, right?
Yeah.
And like that was one of the contributing
my life.
factors. Yes. So
What?
literally since then I have had baby aspirin.
After you get
Like-
over a certain age, you should take it once a day in the morning.
Yes. So
You'll
I've had
be
it
alive
at the
longer.
ready,
Yeah.
and like you have educated me on that, and I did want to ask about that. Obviously not to bring up any bad things, but like you made headlines when that happened.
Yeah.
Because became Twitch streamer has heart attack on stream. So obviously since then, like you focused more on your health. And
Yeah,
I've been
working out.
following on your FKA Twitter, and been giving you a lot of encouragement in that regard.
Why?
So going back to what Post was saying, like going back to the palpitations, like how much is your physical health been in your mind, like when focusing on streaming? Because as we all know, like streaming's not a very healthy practice, especially if you're given a lot of hours per day. So
well, I got a watch. It tells me when to get up and walk around now, which I usually ignore.
Okay.
And I got a tonal, and I was doing literally treadmill every day, like rarely missing a day. But then the tonal took over since then, and that's just like a full workout. It's awesome. I do it most nights. Yeah.
Wait, explain, because I'm stupid. Like, I actually am
Tonal's
stupid,
like a giant iPad on your wall with two arms that come out, and you can move them to various positions for various exercises, and then you can like do programs. They have various trainers, and you can put in what you want, and then they take you through like a routine.
What's the bike?
cool
Like
as shit.
Peloton? It's like a Peloton, but for like strength training almost.
Yeah, isn't it all like resistant based? There's not
Yes.
actual weights.
Yeah.
You can do squats, you can do bench, I believe.
You can do up to 200
Like
laps.
mounts on your wall, and then you can
Yeah, it's got like retractable arms. That's so cool.
It was worth it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the palpitations were just like benign, and I learned so much about palpitations. Have any of you ever had a heart palpitation before? It feels
I don't know.
It feels
I
like
don't know.
indigestion. Feels like your stomach's like
Well, fuck, that's every
or
night.
like a small drop on a roller coaster, extra thump.
Yeah.
I found out they're so incredibly common, and like they don't hurt you at all unless it's like every beat, which is super rare. That's called AFib.
AFib, yeah.
Yeah.
So Mike, and forgive me just because I'm only learning about you from the last like 6 months or so. With all of this kind of being more health conscious and taking all these steps, have you lost a lot of weight, or have you like, are you just kind of like status quo, or like
I initially lost a lot of weight, but I'm more like around like 220 now still. But like most of it's like between muscle and fat. So yeah, I'm working on that part.
Oh, that's cool. No, you just, what was it the other day? You just took a picture of like, look at my arms, or it was something like that,
Yeah,
right?
that's the tonal. Yeah. I don't care how this looks on Twitter.
I love it, dude.
That's awesome.
No, there's a level of confidence that goes to that though. So that's cool, and I'm
I was like, look, it's neat.
dude, but it is. No, it's that's kind of a little bit eye opening. Like I'm a chunky fucking monkey, bro. Like, and I think I need to start being more health conscious, and I think that's, maybe just send me
I'm still pretty thick. Still pretty thick right here.
All right, well, hey, let's do it together, bro. No,
Yeah, I mean,
Gotta get rid of this belly still.
It's a journey, that's for sure.
no,
Yeah.
it's for sure. Hey, I just real quick, anybody that's, because we do these shows live, right? Anybody that's listening after the fact, but anybody that's here live, if you have any questions that you want to ask us or Bike, probably Bike, please feel free to throw them in the chat. Then we'll get to them. Josh, I do not have the YouTube chat open, just so you know.
Yeah, I'm watching. Yep.
So if you have any questions, feel free to chime them into Bike. So, just kind of changing gears a little bit. Oh, and just also for the record, we will be playing 2 games tonight. We're going to be playing Review Bytes, and we'll also be playing Sound Bytes. So you guys can play along with us while we do that as well. So, Bike, you fairly recently, I'm assuming back in, what was that? 07, 08 maybe? Guitar Hero, Rock Band, that was a really big thing. You just very recently, and this was a topic I had from back in July, but you just got a brand new custom like 360 Guitar Hero controller.
Yeah,
like,
I was getting back into the Guitar Hero and Rock Band.
What happened?
Nostalgia. And then someone was like, there are people who make custom controllers that are all tricked out. And I was like, I must have it.
Yeah.
So I contacted a guy and like just put an order in.
Bro, dude, I got to know. And you don't have to tell me. Cuz I just like, I'm not joking. I just bought an old Explorer controller. OG. It's like it's an Xbox 360 one, and nothing special about it.
Can I complain? Can I complain real quick? I looked to buy an Explorer the other day because I have an Explorer guitar, like a real one. So I wanted one of the 360 ones, and I bought it, and it arrived, and it was a Guitar Hero 3 Les Paul.
Wow, that's the Les
Wii.
Paul.
It was a. I was like, what? This isn't even
The
close.
little tiny one.
This isn't even close to what I bought. So I'm so
Josh,
jealous.
It's funny because that one is the most sought after one by PC players. For,
Really, the Wii one?
Is it
what is
really?
what is the PC game? The
Clone Hero.
Oh, Clone Hero.
Clone
Yeah,
Hero.
yeah, yeah.
Clone
Because it
Hero.
has the least amount of latency of all the controllers. That's
Really?
why.
Does it
That's
really?
interesting, 'cause
Wait,
I'm
even compared to a wired one?
Yeah.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah,
I guess
that's
'cause it's Bluetooth,
insane.
so maybe it's like there's no intermediate.
I don't know. I'm about to throw it against the wall so I can get like LED lights in my fucking buttons. and shit.
If you do that, give me the Explorer because I want it really
You
bad.
really don't
Do
have to
I-
worry about custom tricked out guitar unless you're going for Clone Hero. But if you're just playing like Xbox 360, it's just like
Yeah.
a novelty to have it.
Yeah.
So we had a local used game store, kind of just down here, not too far from my house, and I've spent way too much money there. But I bought like Guitar Hero 2 on PS2 and Guitar Hero 3 on PS2, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna fucking rock out. And then they didn't have any Guitar Hero 2 controllers for PS2.
Yeah, you just got
So-
a Clone Hero, dude. If you
So
want to get.
that's what I ended up doing. I'm like, I bought the Guitar Hero games for $1 each. Like, dude, come on, right? But that thing, actually, it's in really good shape. Like, it feels brand new. But like, even like, I don't know what you paid for your custom one, but just buying a USB, Xbox 360 one was like $100. Like,
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
felt
no,
sick
I
buying
did
it.
on eBay. I like 100 something.
yeah,
So-
yeah.
So are you Clone Hero in bike or are you just?
No. Okay, here I'll
Going
give you
back to the
I'll
OG.
give you the real hotness here. You can get
Hell
all
yeah.
of the Guitar Hero and Rock Band games for free now, if you get an Xbox that's modded. A 360.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I
yeah.
Oh,
got.
that's what you did?
Like
Okay.
literally, there's a YouTube where it's all completely legal to download it and all the DLCs.
Legal.
So I'm such a loser. I recently bought a modded Xbox 360, and I spent probably about 2 weeks just ripping all of my own games to it.
Nice.
And I was thinking to myself the entire time, I was like, I could just probably pirate this and it would go so much faster.
Yeah.
It's so much more fulfilling.
Yeah.
Right?
But I think on the last show I had a stack of 360 games like yay high because I was just going through them, ripping them all.
What the? Just side note, what the hell is a Gubin?
Yeah, what's a Gubin? We have somebody in the chat
Oh,
asking where that
like a
comes
name
from.
they use for, like animals, like in Monster Hunter when I have a cattle named them Goobins or whatever.
Where do they come from?
Yeah, where do they
Word.
come from? Yeah, that's the real
The
question.
fondness of the word goober and then mutating it, I guess.
Gubin.
Oh, that's
I like
gross.
it.
Goobins.
Speaking
It's
of the
adorable. And
Guitar
it's
Hero
like-
stuff, what do you
That's
guys think
gross.
about the Fortnite trying to
Yes.
break into that? That's
Yes.
wild. And you got to pay per song.
Well,
What? What?
Whoa.
No. Well, you can, or you can buy the pass. I bought the pass because
Oh,
I don't know
okay,
what
there's
this
a
is,
pass.
but I love it. I've only played it with my keyboard so far, and it's not fun. But
No.
apparently, there's a guitar coming out.
I wonder if their controller will be good with their amount
Yeah.
of money. Like, if they
'Cause
put more money
PvP
into it than the Epic Game Store.
Yeah, PDP is apparently making a guitar controller for Fortnite's festival mode,
Cool.
and I'm excited for that because playing drums and guitar on keyboard was not fun. But
Yeah.
if they give me instruments, I'm in.
Well,
Like I will spend an inordinate amount of money on Fortnite Festival if you give me instruments.
yeah, but not everybody will. So don't tell them that you'll just
Mike
throw
just
them
said,
money.
"Yeah."
I
so
will.
that's
No,
two
God
people.
damn it, I'm fucked.
And if I can mod the guitar to play it on my modded 360, then yeah.
That's right.
Game is no longer accessible to us poor people.
You can play with your keyboard. It's just not fun.
That's all. Just
Yeah.
you have to learn to hold your keyboard like a guitar.
Yeah.
Just put on a broom.
That can be done.
Big
that can be
brain.
done.
duct tape.
That can be done. It's interesting because hasn't Microsoft kind of mentioned the fact that they want to bring back like Guitar Hero now that they have the whole Activision thing, or am I crazy?
I don't know.
I
Every
think
time it's
no.
been brought
I
back,
think
it's kind of
I've-
fizzled out immediately.
Yep.
Sounds
Yeah,
like they
that's depressing.
were. I remember hearing something.
Yeah,
about
Rock Band 4 was like a thing for a little bit, and I think they still release DLC weekly, but there's just not a.
Not recently.
No, I think weekly they still release like one or two songs every week for Rock Band 4.
If they actually do that, that's hella fucking impressive.
I'm fairly certain that that's the case.
Rock Band or Guitar Hero?
Rock Band,
Rock Band,
4.
yeah. Interesting. Wow. But going back to what Logan was saying with the whole like Fortnite exploring different kind of subgenres, I guess. Bike, you were playing the Fortnite Lego.
The Lego, yeah, I tried it.
Yeah, dude. Like it looks actually really heckin' fun.
kick-ass, yeah.
It was good for a stream. It's not as deep as I would like.
Oh,
For that,
really?
you need
Oh,
Once
okay.
Human.
Once Human, yeah.
Once Human just
Sponsored
is like
stream.
well, it was open testing. It got so popular they had to put an invite only system onto it. 'Cause
Really?
It blew up. Yeah, but that is like an example of depth that I wish like every game would have. Not necessarily exactly the same game mechanics, but depth, like Arcade.
Yeah.
Did you ever play Arcade back in the day?
No, I'm lame. I did not.
Games lack depth these days, and it really like is
They do.
shining
But-
me on, man. I swear.
But you were so Lethal Company.
Yeah.
It was a game that you've praised publicly on X. Is that a game that?
Okay,
so
Twitter.
I've heard. I have not played yet. We're actually going to do it for our Bucket Bites community game night coming up in a couple weeks. But that's a game that I've heard people complain lack depth.
Yeah.
Like it's fun because you have the
Makes
VoIP,
up for it in
right?
other areas. The quirky surprises and jank that is actually enjoyable with friends.
Yeah. Yeah.
But as for depth, it could have it if they keep adding to it.
Sure. Well,
Yeah.
and it's not
definitely.
necessarily early access, right? It's a release game, right? As far as
It's early
know.
access, isn't it? Yeah, it's
Is
early
it?
access.
Is
Yeah,
it?
it's one
Okay.
guy too. I think he's hiring
Dude,
other
that's
people now.
like
That's
I
insane.
fucking love it, dude. I just there's something about games nowadays, and Bike, I'm sure you agree with this, and I'm sure everybody else here does too. But games just are like they're so in depth. There's so much complexity that they're too complex for their own fucking good.
Yes.
And it's not fun. Like complex games are fun. Just they can be, right? But in general, a lot of it, especially AAA games, they just stuff shit in, hoping people enjoy it. And it's just what you get is a reaction from people that's just it.
Well,
They're
I
not
want more
satisfied.
self-reliance. Like
Sure.
we had Elden Ring, and you couldn't just like see on like an Ubisoft map. It's like, oh, there's a thing to do up there, and there's a thing over there, and I'll just walk to it. You're doing like a checklist.
Yeah.
It's not very thrilling. You're like, I don't know what's over that. Looks crazy. And then you find a cave, and you're like, oh my god, I found this cave. It was hidden. I wonder how many other people found this cave.
Yeah.
It's really hard to see. And you have games where you mark the map yourself and make notes. Oh.
Dude,
And I think
yes.
that AAA is scared to do that because they want the money. And
Yeah.
then they're like, oh, we need everyone, even the idiots. And then
Yeah,
there's
I
a
was
lot
just
of
gonna say,
idiots.
do you think it's like the lowest common denominator thing?
Yeah,
where
it
it's
is
like-
absolutely, there's no question.
Yeah.
And it's
Dom.
starting to wear thin for me.
Dom, what were you gonna ask?
Bikeman, did you like Morrowind? Is that
Yeah, Morrowind was
Morrowind.
great. Yeah.
yeah? Because that has like a crazy amount of like do-it-yourself type of things. And
They're like, go east 50 paces and then northwest and look for the McDonald's sign and go past that to the second street.
And
Like,
there was- yeah, there was no
you did not
waypoint
have
on
a
your
map
map.
with like
Yeah,
a mark. You had to go follow the instructions. Like I don't necessarily like I'm like that must be always that complex, but you know like
Oh, no.
that plus a little quality of life, but not necessarily just showing me where everything is, which is dull.
This is to a lesser extent, but I've been playing the Ori games recently. Ori and I feel like those games do it so well, where it's like what you're looking for is in this general area. Go have fun,
Yeah.
and you'll eventually find it. Like that kind of
Less hand holding.
exactly independence. Like as you're going through, like you get to enjoy the game instead of just following.
Oh man,
one
someone mentioned
singular
it in
path.
chat. Have you guys been playing any Sony first-party games lately? They
Not
don't
yet.
let you solve a puzzle before the character near you chimes in and it ruins it.
That is the
Oh, it's the most annoying trend.
Ragnarok.
Spider-Man, yeah, Ragnarok especially.
It's like, here's a room that looks like a complex puzzle. And all right, let's get down to business. And then the kid's like, maybe those fires have something to do with it if we line them in a certain order. Like, shut up.
Oh no, is that really a thing with like Sony games? Because
Oh man, lately they've been
Yeah.
doing that.
Even Spider-Man 2 had a bit of that when I was playing it. Where like,
Yeah, it wasn't so bad, but they did have it.
But yeah, there were moments where I recognized, I'm like, I know, like, shut up, I'm doing it.
oh no, that's all right. I'm sure my kids will appreciate that.
Well, your kids are like 4.
Damn, they are significantly older than that, but that's all right. You've only known me since high
Like, who's
school.
keeping track?
Yeah, that's all right. That's all right.
My kid's almost 4.
Yeah, when you don't have kids, all kids are 4.
4 or 5.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like that
They're
sometimes.
either 4 or they're 12. It's one of the two.
I wouldn't even know if I had kids. I'd have to go to the other room and go, "What are you guys again?"
Who are you? Why are you here? So hey, all right. I'm having so much fun. I want to change gears. Let's go to our first game of the night.
Cool.
If you guys are
how
cool with that,
exciting.
Bike, we're going to be playing a game called Review Bytes to start. Josh is going to go grab the bucket, which is going to tell us what the game is. It's the armless. Oh Jesus, this poor Mr. Bucket.
Batteries are dead.
I wouldn't expect any less. All right, let me. There we go. That looked 100% perfect. We're playing Review Bytes. Perfect. All right. So the way this game works, everybody, feel free, by the way, in chat to play along, but BikeMan's not allowed to cheat.
All right.
So the way this game works, these are all Steam games, just for the record. I have went and pulled 8 games off of Steam. Each game has 3 reviews. You have to tell me what the game is based off of the 3 reviews. Each game has a potential of 3 points. But if you guess early and you are wrong, you will lose the points. So if you guess on the 3rd one and you're wrong, you lose 3 points. All right? Does anybody have any questions? And they are not
How
necessarily
obscure
easy.
are these games?
This is actually, I'm not going to lie, all of the games today are probably the easiest I've come up with.
Wow.
So Bike,
So
since
are we shouting out or are we going in order?
as always, each person, it's gonna be Josh, Bike, Logan, and Dom. Each of you guys will play. I get to suffer and just have to explain. So
I'm first.
no, we're gonna start with Bike. Bike gets to go first.
You said Josh, Bike, Logan, Dom.
Josh, but yeah, but not, there's no order there. So just let that go. All right, so Bike. Or would you like Josh to go first? I'll let you have the choice. How about that?
Josh, you can go.
Oh, thank
Josh,
you.
there we go. Perfect.
All right,
Fantastic.
all right.
Let me pick a game Josh hasn't played.
Oh,
I'm just kidding. All right. So the very first game we're going to do today, the first review comes from a username, A Perilous Third Turn. And their review is fun game, shoot, uppercut, and electrocute stuff. Okay. All right. I'm assuming you're not going to take.
Yeah, I'm not going to take the first one.
All right. That's good. All right. The next review comes from username Mr. Dizzle. And their review is it's a non-stop, action-packed Western with gritty tones and it's co-op. What more could you ask for?
I'm just going to guess. Is it Blood West?
It is not Blood West.
Okay.
Oh, that was a good
All right.
guess. That was
So,
good.
now that Josh guessed, Josh gets -2.
Ooh.
But since there's one more, it's open forum. It's open forum. So anybody off this last review can guess to get 1 point. And there's no, if you guess and you're wrong, you don't lose a point. Okay? The last review comes from username Mirku. And their review is it's Devil May Cry, but you're Clint Eastwood slaying vampires instead of demons.
Is it Weird West?
Ain't something West? Dude,
no.
Bike, you're so fucking close. I kind of want to give Bike the benefit because they came out
Is
like
it
the same
Wired
time.
West?
It's weird. It's Evil West.
Evil West.
It's
wow.
Evil
I'm not
West.
close enough. Don't give me a point on that.
I mixed it up with Blood West.
Oh,
I was
all right,
thinking
all right.
of Evil West.
All right,
That's
all
like
right.
the God of War Western
Yes.
game, right? Yeah.
And but just for the record, Bike, I don't know if you've played that. I'm sure you have. No, that game. It's a stream. Well, maybe because it's not so new and not sponsored. It's
2
actually
years ago?
a really fun, really fun game. So,
Cool.
all right.
Damn it! I'm so mad because I was thinking of that game, but Blood West came out recently, and it was just the
Josh,
wrong...
I'm pretty sure it's on your wish list. Either that or you already
No,
own it. I can't remember.
I already own it.
Yeah.
I've played it on my Steam Deck. A little
Super
bit.
fun game, just
Yeah.
for the record. Dom's gone, so we'll just go fuck him, I guess.
Yeah, but
Bike next. Now that he knows how
Yeah,
the game's played.
Bike is next. All right. Bike, this review comes from username Regret to Inform, although it's not spelled that way. Their review is, this is a great game for both stretching your mind by strategically planning ahead and relaxing. It's kind of vague, right?
yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of, you can't really guess, right? Yeah, it's
No.
so we're gonna go to the next one. That's you'll that's the theme of these. That's the first one's very vague for people to take a shot.
Okay.
So, all right. Second review comes from username Mandarines, and their review is: I got a heart attack when I exploded my boiler in VR. Narrows it down a little bit. Narrows it down a little bit, but not quite, right? All right. So this last one comes from username Arctic6750, and their review is, oh, look, it's an 8. Time to go fast. Oh, God, it's a 3. Slam that fucking brake.
Oh, yeah. Derail Valley.
Derail Valley,
Yeah,
plus
yeah.
1 for Bike.
Wow, nice.
Yeah.
Never even heard of this.
Yeah,
Mike
I
was
streamed
playing
it
it
the
not
other
long
day,
ago.
yeah. I should have known the boiler exploding thing. For some reason, I was picturing like a survival crafting house.
Yes. Just for the record, anybody in chat, feel free to play along with us. Because BikeMan
Oh, I
is
missed-
totally
what was the
not
game?
cheating. What?
What was the game? I missed it.
It's okay. You weren't here, so nobody. I'm just kidding. It was Derail Valley.
Oh, okay.
Derail Valley. All right. Logan, are you ready?
Go ahead.
All right. First review comes from username Bit Operator. And this is a partial review. I omitted some details. If Battlefield, Team Fortress 2, and Counter-Strike had a baby.
Next one.
All right. Next review comes username Moses RN. I was too fat and slow to get to the top of the building to steal the vault. So, sorry, I have to expand. So, I just brought the building down on me. 10 out of 10 by far.
That is, I love that.
Is that the finals?
No, you got one more. Oh, the finals
He
is the game.
guessed. He guessed, and that's 100%
Good
right.
job.
Logan.
Good job.
Good.
Good job.
Yeah.
And the last one was from username That Boy Romano that said, bro, people explode into a mound of coins just like Scott Pilgrim, and you blow up buildings. So good job, Logan.
Yeah, that was pretty decent when I tried it.
I had a lot of fun. I actually played that a bit today instead of preparing for this podcast.
Yeah.
All right. Tom, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. First review comes from username Jackson, and their review is fantastic, interactive, interesting, and just a wonderful time. Too bad it's very short.
Oh, next one, please.
All right. Next one's from username Berserker. Their review is high on the scent of melancholic rain, we walk down memory lane. It was an experience to feel their pain, because if it were me, I'd long be insane.
Wow.
No, I got no clue. We gotta go to the next one, I think.
Ah, that's disappointing. Because hint, that was a direct quote from the game.
Oh.
All right. Review number 3 comes from Cybot, and their review was beautiful story told through a game with some very interesting and unique twists and experimentation with narrative perspectives, perceptions, and it is a very brilliant game. This one is probably one of the harder ones for this game. Beautiful story told through a game with some very interesting and unique twists and experimentation with narrative perspectives, perceptions, etc. It is a brilliant game.
I can't ask any questions, right?
Since the last one, I'll just...
Have I played this game
I
before?
don't fucking know. I think so. I think you have, Dom. That's why I gave this one to you.
I feel like
Dude, I
you
have no
gave
clue.
him a hint without giving him a hint. I feel
Yeah,
like.
well, maybe I did, and maybe I just feel
think
bad
you
for
did.
Dom.
Maybe he didn't even get it, because
It might have gone over.
yeah.
All right, Dom. I'm gonna give you like 10 seconds.
No,
This is a tough one.
I don't got it. I really have.
All right, it's
nothing.
open forum. If anybody wants to take a shot, there's nothing to lose.
You just say it.
Yeah, just say it out loud. First one to say it
Alan
gets the
Wake
points.
2.
No.
Really?
It's not on Steam yet.
yeah.
That's right.
See, I went to play it the other day and I was like, oh, I forgot. On Steam still.
Epic. That's right.
Shit. All right. If we're gonna let it go, that's fine. This is actually kind of tough. It's kind of a little bit of an obscure game.
Obscura.
No, that was not a hint. I'm
I thought
sorry.
you were giving it
The game was What Remains of Edith Finch.
Edith Finch. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, bro, I have
It's-
played that. I don't
yes.
remember that.
Yeah, it's
Wow.
it's the high end scent of melancholic rain. We walk down memory lane. That's a quote from the
Been
game.
way too
Actually,
long, I think.
that's okay.
Yeah, they're not for me. Those games.
That's right.
It's always like some British narrator and a depressing piano.
Yes. Oh, that's like my
Every
life.
time There's a walking simulator.
That's how my brain works. Like, it's amazing. All right. So, Josh, we're gonna come back to you.
Host lives his life just like as he's driving to work. He just hears a sad piano and a British narrator.
Oh man.
He emerged off the interstate.
Yes. All right. I'll give. Oh shit. All right. I'm gonna give this one to Josh. Username Jonak Schmonak. And their review is fun game to play with the bros. That's what you get for the first one.
God, it could be anything. Go on.
Yeah, it sure can. Username Pokasokus. Oh shit. All right. A game where you continually ask, "Will this kill me?" And the answer is always yes.
Again, this could be like 8 million things.
It
Go on.
sure can. Last review is from username Accursed, and their review is simply schizophrenic Pikmin.
My
This one-
life.
This one is also fairly difficult. Ooh.
I have absolutely no idea.
All right, I'll leave it open. If
Lethal
anyone wants
Company?
It's fucking Lethal Company.
Uh-huh.
One for Dom.
See, and this is where I feel so sad because I've never lethal companied.
We will soon.
Yeah.
Soon.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say
Next week.
I've been saving it specifically
Me
for
too.
our game night.
Me too, Josh. It's okay.
I haven't seen.
Can I
anything
suggest a
about
mod for you when you guys play?
Yes.
Is it
it.
the?
Yes.
Is it the?
There's a
mid
mod
one?
that gives helmet cameras, so whoever stays in the ship can actually see on one of the monitors, like someone's perspective.
Wait. So, Bike, are the mods through Steam, or is there a separate place to
Oh
download?
god, it's that other mod site that's not Nexus that's popular now.
ModDB?
No, it's been newer. I'll just literally type in Lethal Company mods.
Oh, I guess that's a good point. That's like how I feel about anybody that asks me a question.
Thunderstore.
Underscore.
Thunderstorm. All right, because I know that there's a Mimic one. There's a Mimic
Yeah.
mod that's apparently
That one's
ridiculous.
terrifying. I think.
Oh god.
Yeah, it I'm not gonna say anything because it'll be fun for the rest of us because I'm downloading that mod for the game. All right,
The less
All right.
you know, the better.
that dude, I don't know much, but I know a little. All right, Bike, are you ready?
Yes.
All right. So all of these are partial reviews, so I've omitted some details just to make it not easy. Okay. This actually has 4.
Oh, whoa.
Okay. All right.
okay.
Username Growlich says, shallow gameplay, G-rated dialogue that wouldn't feel out of place in a Disney show for 7-year-olds, and progression so minimal I maxed out everything in 10 hours. Could be a lot of things, right? Yeah. Moving on. Yes. All right, I'll move on.
Yeah.
All right, next one is from RC Phoenix. Partial review again. Feels like the developer have dropped the ball a bit. Almost every element that made the first game smart and tactical has been gutted and replaced with a system that's similar on a surface level but lacks any depth of strategy.
That's a lot of games on early access right now.
Dude, I know. The first ones are supposed to be kind of hard. All right, this one comes from username Lumberdude. Great game for all roguelike enjoyers. Tower defense plus dungeon crawler plus trial and error mixed together very well.
I'm grocery listing here. I know I should know this. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you should. All right, so last one for 1 point comes from username Nod. Yes, plant turret shoot bug. And the final hint is you've streamed this recently.
Yeah, I don't know what I streamed recently.
Yeah, it's all right. This is hard. It's funny. I like it when chat doesn't get it right either because it makes me feel like I picked all the wrong reviews. Something. It's not
open
right
for everyone now?
It's open for everybody.
Go
Let's
nuts.
get it.
I'm gonna say Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare 2.
That fits the description.
While the last one was a good guess, no. Logan, Dom, no.
I got nothing.
All right, so you can light the torches if you want, but this is from a review for the game Endless Dungeon.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Sure.
All right, so no torches. Good. I'm alive.
Something.
All right, Logan, are you ready?
I am.
First review, username John Vika. These are all of these are partial reviews, by the way. I've omitted some details to make it not easy. Oh, you're not gonna get these. I'm sorry, I picked the wrong person. A lot of technical issues, useless audio, limited models and textures. However, I can't stop playing it. Amazing experience.
I was gonna make a joke and be like, I already know what this is.
Yeah. Right.
Nah.
Next.
All right. Username Lichter 19. Lichter. Sorry. This game is clearly unfinished and should not have been released in the state it was. Multiple systems in the game are broken, and unless you take the time to terraform, it's going to look disgusting and unrealistic.
Let's go with the third one.
All right. Just a hint, this is also something I think BikeMan has streamed somewhat recently, at least once. All right. Username Inatez. The review is, the novelty of the experience has dissipated and the enjoyment in engaging with this game has waned. I have acquired a comprehensive understanding of the simulation. It strains credulity that any of the developers have successfully managed a city exceeding 100,000. Let me scroll over.
Oh yeah, I know.
100,000 in population.
Sounds like a great game.
What was the last review again?
Oh, dude, bro, you're gonna make me reread the fucking thing.
Well,
It's the longest one.
how
The
about- how about
novelty
the-
of the experience has dissipated, and the enjoyment of the. I'm sorry. The novelty of the experience has dissipated, and the enjoyment in engaging with this game has waned. I have acquired a comprehensive understanding of the simulation. It strains credulity that any of the developers have successfully managed a city exceeding 100,000 in population.
Yeah, I got nothing. I got nothing.
All right, it's open for anybody.
City
Did you-
skylines too.
I'm gonna give it to Bike.
You got it.
It is 100% Cities Skylines 2.
Yeah, that and terraforming is what tipped it.
Yeah.
You have to
yeah,
terraform
yeah.
in that game. And
Dude, oh my
also, it makes
God.
everything ugly as hell too.
Dude, it's stupid, isn't it? Bike, are you a big Cities guy or? Not
oh
really.
yeah.
Are you?
Well,
okay.
not the first one as much. But don't get me started on these things.
I mean, I will open the door if you
Yeah,
let me.
Post is a Skyline
it's-
fanatic.
It's the but it's more complex than Planet Coaster, but it's like got the Planet Coaster, Jurassic World,
Sure.
Planet Zoo problem where it's not much management and more plunking down the correct thing and waiting a minute
Yeah, it's a
for money
painter.
to build up.
It's a painter.
Yeah, it's a painter.
Yeah.
Yeah, that bugs
Yeah.
me. I'm like, I want some
dude.
depth.
Yeah.
But the second one
it
was better
hurts.
about it, even though it's a tale of, like not as good.
Yeah. Nope. I
Because it's messy
wholeheartedly-
and glitchy. That's the only reason it's not as good.
It's depressing because I had high
But it is
hopes.
deeper. Mhm.
I had high hopes.
Maybe
All
they'll
right.
fix it.
Yeah,
I
there's potential,
doubt it.
maybe.
I
know.
doubt it. Shit.
No, 3 years. One of the reviews was I think this game will be like amazing in 3 years once they actually
Yeah.
like fix it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I agree because I enjoyed CS1. But anyways,
Yeah.
all right, Dom, are you ready?
My turn.
I love reading chat, by the way, during these.
Can I make
All
a
right.
suggestion for this game in the future?
1,000,000,000%.
Each of the questions should be worth 3 points, and you should take a point off each time someone doesn't guess. Because you're reading the same, like you're not switching people between the questions. It's just someone sitting there,
That's true.
and you give them like a more obvious or an obviouser review, so they should lose a point each time they get an easier
So
review.
they do. The first one is worth 3 points, then 2 points,
okay.
then 1 point.
Oh,
yeah,
it
you
is,
sorry.
can
okay.
only guess once,
I'm sorry.
right?
Yes, and if you miss guess, it's only worth it. Then you lose the points for that.
Oh,
round,
okay,
if
cool.
That makes
So,
sense.
okay. Then
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
correct. Right.
So I think Josh is actually losing with -2 points.
Oh.
Oh.
Because he guessed.
Because I was a
I'm
dummy and I
gu-
guessed.
Yeah, he guessed. Yeah, how dare he play the game? But anyways, all right. But no, it's good feedback. I appreciate that. So Dom, you're the last one. Here we go.
All right.
Username Dopio Room.
Yeah.
Feels like it should just be a DLC, and how it could possibly. What the fuck? All right. Feels like it should just be. I'm sorry. So these are all verbatim. So like reading these and they're not very like well written is like rough. All right. Feels like it should just be a DLC, and how it could be possible after all the experience with terrible servers on the first game. They have ended up with the same terrible servers. That was really hard to like read. Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
nothing, right?
Reading's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
I'm guessing it's. I'm
Say
guessing
it.
it's an online game, so let's go to
Dude,
the next
Bike,
one.
Bike's just like, oh my god, this is
I'm
fucking
pretty
awful.
sure I know which game it is.
Oh, dude, I wait, hold on, Dom. If Bike gets it on this,
Oh, sure. Go ahead.
I want to know. I want to see.
Is it Ark
Arc what?
Ascended?
Yeah, it fucking is.
Wow.
Because I just been watching the discussions about that game, like waiting for them to fix their crashes, and the biggest
I
complaint
love it.
is the servers. Yeah.
Dude,
I
him the
love it.
points. Give him the points.
I'm giving Bike 3. Dom, thank you for being a gentleman.
Appreciate that.
All right, so we got Bike with 4. Oh shit, actually Bike with 5. Dom with 1. Logan with 2, and Josh with -2. So congratulations. Thank you for getting that far. So yeah, that was Review Bytes. One of my, that's kind of a little bit long-winded, but it's all right.
I'll make it back in Sound Bytes. Don't worry.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm sure you
Oh,
will. Well,
okay.
actually, Josh will. The Sound Bites today is a good time.
Oh no.
So just before we continue with the show and asking Bike some more questions, I did want to let everybody know that we do have our #1 quote-unquote sponsor with Dark Fusion Systems, where you can get $150 off a PC build by going to darkfusionsystems.com and mentioning Bucket Bites. So just leave it at that. If you're looking for custom built, really small boutique PCs, they also have some really cool news coming out pretty soon. So keep an eye out for that. So Bike. I need to know from you. So you did this live reaction to the Game Awards. I'm kind of curious what your takeaways from the whole presentation as a whole. Like, what was your takeaway from the whole?
I've been critical of the
show?
Game Awards every year.
Have you?
But it's because there's two sides to it. I understand that Jeff Keighley wanted to get a Game Awards and no one was interested, so he compromised. But like, it's gotten so big, it's time to start shifting away from announcements and more towards an awards ceremony. And people were like, I'll watch it for the trailers. I love it. So it took me a while to watch it no more. It's like you got 12 other specials year round with trailers and announcements from various companies. You need this to be that too? Like, can the devs have something? Like, most people they're like, I love the level design in this game. Who did it? I have no idea. It's like, so like maybe we can get some like dev names out there and like some recognition.
Yeah.
It makes me nuts, man.
No, I agree with that. Especially when half the show is just like, such and such won an award for such and such. Okay, but they're not recognized, really. Yeah. They don't get to speak. You don't get to see.
Right? People were like, it'd be so boring. I was like, then I guess don't watch it. But like,
I think
bunch of us probably would.
I think far more boring was having Matthew McConaughey and Hideo Kojima and the guy from Twisted Metal doing nothing on stage.
Mackie was kind of funny for a minute.
Yeah, I know, but like it.
That's true.
If we're talking about time here, like, you can cut Hideo Kojima standing in front of a door with Jordan Peele being like, "No, guys, trust us. This game's gonna be great."
I think it was Wes from Gunn, the guys who made Texas Chainsaw Massacre, that tweeted the Game Awards, the only award ceremony where people from other industries give us awards.
Yeah.
Well, imagine if famous novelists came out in the Academy Awards and we're like,
yeah. Well, MC Smitty makes a good point in our Twitch chat, and he's like, no more E3. So what? Where? Okay. On Twitch alone, the viewership of the Game Awards was significantly higher than any of these other one-off announcement shows. So like, can you really blame them for wanting to show new videos and premiere new games?
The thing with E3 closing was because it was inconvenient for them to like stop their developments to make it like on this date you must present a vertical slice of your game or a trailer or whatever else, and they were like, it's not convenient for us. And then so like it split into like a bunch of different shows. Like Sony does their own thing. When they have something to show, they do it. And then like around when E3 used to be, there's like 5 or 6 like different things with the announcements, like, you know. And if they can't make that, then they do their own, these companies now. So it's like, whatever.
It already has the Summer Games Fest.
Yeah, there you go. Summer Games Fest.
Like, let's say we do something else, but we keep the Game Awards to Game Awards and not, 2% Game Awards and 98% commercials and other things. Like, I get you got to pay for it. You got to keep the lights on.
I get it.
If we're saying that this is an event to appreciate the people who are developing games and to actually shine a light on the folks who are doing the things right in the industry and in the art form, as we say it, you know, it's just weird. Like in the Oscars, you don't have 9 trailers for new films and commercials for 5 films that are already out in theaters.
It's funny. It's this thing that like the games industry has done where it feels like a kid wearing grown-up clothes. They wear mom and dad's suit and it's all floppy, right? Like esports, like they're like, whoa, how do we distinct esports from like normal sports? Let's copy them, but like not be as interesting. And then the award show, it's like, let's do an award show, but we got to lure everyone there with trailers and like none of the prestige of like an Oscars or whatever else. It's like, oh man, you wish that we could just be like, have some dignity, damn it.
Yeah. Well, and maybe I'm wrong. The day before, one of the games that was announced during the Game Awards, and I only singled them out because that was the game that just released. I don't know if you've ever Bike. I'm sure you've heard of the day before, right? It was kind of like this, and they released this game that people were like not trusting of, and then
everyone was skeptical of that game.
It was released for 4 days, and then they shut down their fucking studio.
Yeah, the entire studio. It's almost like it was a scam from the start.
But
allegedly,
they were purposefully obtuse about what their game was.
Yeah. Certainly.
But was that one of the games that was announced during Do we know?
don't
I feel
remember.
like it was, but maybe I could be wrong. So if somebody wants to correct me, please feel free. But so I guess I think the big question is, how did you feel about the game of the year? Because that's the game at the end of the night, the big game that won.
Baldur's Gate deserved it.
But it deserved it?
Yeah.
So can I? All right. Because it was fine. I love Baldur's Gate. And I know. So Josh, maybe not so much, but
No. So go ahead. I'll give my thoughts afterwards.
So Baldur's Gate is one of those games, and Josh, we agreed on this. I feel like that's a game that, in my opinion, like, we don't give other early access games the same fair shake at when they're finally 1.0 and released. I feel like. So Baldur's Gate is a game that I was streaming and playing years ago that finally came out this year. Now, albeit it was great. I fucking love that game. Don't get me wrong. I'm not hating, because I think it's just as deserving as any of the other games that were up for the award. But it was also a game that had been out, quote unquote, for years now.
Oh, from the early access exemption or whatever.
Yeah, correct. So I feel like that's kind of like, you know what I mean? I'm not sure how I felt about BG3 getting that award, but Josh, I'm kind of curious to hear what your thoughts are on that.
Well, that's exactly where I'm at. Whereas, like, my question is, does BG3 deserve to be Game of the Year this year or the year it came out on early access? You know what I mean?
But if you couldn't finish it,
Yeah.
But you could finish what was there. So is the amount of the game that was just playable in 2023 worthy of Game of the Year? You know what I mean? Like, it's such a weird, like, because, like, let's say Alan Wake 2, half of it came out 3 years ago. Like, do we still say that this year it would be eligible for awards? It's like, that's where it gets weird to me. Like, yeah, I get that, the complete quote unquote game is finally out, but we've been playing it for 2 years, so it's just really weird to me.
I lean towards the 1.0 being the legit. So when they hit 1.0, they're like, that's done, then that's the year release for me as far as I'm concerned.
Okay.
Yeah, because I guess, like, to be fair, I haven't seen it on, like, Game of the Year like, lists before this year, so you can't say, like, all right, it's overstayed its welcome. Like, I have a weird...
No one really paid that much attention to it, like, in, like, the press and stuff. Like, it was like a nod that it was out and pretty decent for what was there, but no one was like
when
going crazy.
Launched,
like when it hit 1.0, that's when everyone was like, let's open our Christmas present.
Yeah, because I remember, like, Post mentioning when he first streamed it, like, that's when I remember it first coming out, and nobody was really talking about it. But then this year, like, everybody was talking about how great.
Social media, TikTok, man.
Like, to the point where I didn't even, I had to ask you, Post. I was like, is that the same game?
Yeah.
It revamped a lot, I heard.
Yeah, it did. Well, especially the second half of the game. Like, the whole first half of the game was almost identical to what it had been for at least a year and a half or two. But things really did change. They released the ending of the story. It just, I don't know, it just kind of felt, I don't know. It's been around for a while. I feel like it should have been like one of those community, what do you call that? Community service type, like, games, like,
like
No Man's Sky. Like No Man's Sky would always get, like, where
the community, like, continuing development.
Yeah, continuing to service the community. And actually, I think it actually still got that award as well as Game of the Year.
The continuation award?
Doggies! What kind of dogs do you got, Bike, actually?
Just a half pit bull and a black, like, Labrador.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know what she is. They're Ariel's dogs. So.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what you are.
That's
I
awesome.
thought Cyberpunk won the continuation award, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Fortnite
did
got
they this year?
robbed.
That's right.
No, Cyberpunk deserved it. Like, that,
Cyberpunk deserves something for once.
Yeah, that patch this
For
year
once.
and Phantom Liberty was pretty big.
The numbers and how long it's been around, I agree to disagree.
I don't know.
Sure.
Like, to be fair, I don't think Fortnite did anything spectacular this year.
I just mean the continuation over the scope of when it first came out and how they've been changing
it's
the
still,
map.
It's still going, but
Yeah.
so is GTA Online. Like
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true. That's a valid point.
you got to give it to somebody who's done it better. And I think Cyberpunk completely rehauled that entire experience this year.
Dude, they
was that a
literally
fix
changed
for the game, or
almost-
was that actually making it better though?
Yes,
They
and yes.
changed. They changed like a whole perk system. Like they reset. If you
So-
had an old save, they reset all your perks, and you had to revamp everything.
Yeah.
Like, they changed everything.
Argument's sake, why couldn't Cyberpunk then be considered for Game of the Year if I'm not saying it's Game of the Year, but just
To be
argument's sake.
fair, because this wasn't Cyberpunk coming out. This was a
That's fair.
DLC
That's
and
true.
a 2.0 patch for Cyberpunk. If
Sure.
this was a 1.0 patch, like, all right, guys, this is finally done and ready, then I'd say, yeah, now we're at the same
Fair.
level as, say, a Baldur's Gate 3, but it was presented way differently.
All right.
You see, like when a game comes out in early access, it's like you're in Jurassic Park, like sitting in the seat watching the scientists do stuff behind the screen, right? It's not dinosaurs yet.
It's not dinosaurs yet.
That is that's something I hope people use moving forward. It's not dinosaurs yet.
Dude, fuck. I love this man so much. Oh my god.
I love seeing all the people upset about Baldur's Gate winning Game of the Year, though.
No,
like the people
that's-
that say Spider-Man should have won.
No, oh my god,
Spider-Man
okay.
should not have won.
No.
Spider-Man was an okay game, but it should
I
not have.
love seeing the arguments. They're so funny to watch. So many people are upset about it for some
Bike.
reason.
Actually,
I think-
but go ahead.
I was gonna say Baldur's Gate like managed to make like every character interesting. It was ridiculous.
That's impossible, but they did it.
Yeah.
That's why I'm not even mad. Like I'm annoyed by the fact that they won, but at the same time I'm like, but they fucking deserve it because of
Yeah.
what they did.
So I
Yeah.
have not played this game, so I feel like when I do, I'll understand.
It's
Yeah.
Can't wait to try it.
it's
Like some people didn't like the turn-based combat, and I get that. But like it's just everything else makes up for it so much.
Yes, I wholeheartedly. And Josh, I think you were one of those that you're like, I fucking this combat.
Well, because I didn't like Divinity. I didn't like Divinity 1 or 2. So when
Yeah.
I found out that Baldur's Gate 3 was like the same system, like I was immediately just like, eh.
Yeah, I had
I
trouble
like
getting into those too. For something different about Baldur's Gate as you keep going in it.
Okay.
Is it like
100%.
immersive? Like, can you like
Bro.
get yourself into that, like the
Yeah.
feeling of the game? You can.
Yes.
Okay. That's one of my
Yeah.
biggest things with games.
Dude,
I
just
played the Dark Urge, and my
did
playthrough was so
you?
different from everyone.
did you stream it?
Yeah, mostly.
Did you?
I haven't done the third act yet.
Me too.
Dude, everybody who I've met that loves Baldur Gate is like, I'm on the second act. I still haven't played the third act. And I'm like, how many hours do you have? They're like 500.
It's so long.
Yes, it's like I have like 200 hours, and I'm like, I just started the third act, and like,
But if I wasn't streaming, like, then I probably would have finished it.
yeah, yeah. I feel that. Oh, dude, Dark Urge, huh? On your first playthrough,
Yeah.
you fucking
It was
man.
both great and also sad
Yeah,
because you alienate everyone out of your party.
that's depressing. I can't even imagine the sadness you had to endure.
Yeah, there's just some stuff that happens in that playthrough.
I
'Cause I promised everyone I would do all the Dark Urge options.
Okay.
And yeah, you miss out on some stuff
Yeah.
if you kill people that were
Yeah.
important.
Dude, I want to do one, so yeah, I appreciate you not spoiling anything.
Yeah, I was
'cause
gonna say nothing else.
I do want to do a Dark Urge playthrough. So, oh man, that's insane.
I will say that it is worth it if you do the darkness.
Yeah, the dark. Come to the dark side of the Force.
There's an upside.
There's an upside to the dark side. Okay, fucking Anakin. Jesus, Senator Palpatine, what are you doing to me? So anyways, I do have to ask, just because you did say everything's kind of fair game. So I know that you're not married. You're dating Ariel, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she's great, and I know she has this album on Spotify.
Yep.
That she, single or is it is it actually a full album or is it
We got an EP out now.
It is an it's a full EP. Yeah, and I I listened to it. It was pretty good actually.
She's insanely talented. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. So I have 3 things I wanted to ask, just because I'm learning about all things bike here, right? One, how did you guys meet?
That's a fun story.
Is it? Please tell. Please tell.
Well, did you ever watch Entourage back in the day?
Yes, I love Entourage so much.
Do you remember like the season Sasha Grey was in?
Yes.
Yeah, I never knew that someday she would introduce me to the love of my life.
So that's funny. I remember
What?
watching you stream with Sasha. Yeah.
Sasha became a Twitch streamer, really good Twitch streamer. She's awesome.
Yeah.
And I made friends with her, and she got together an Overcooked 2 group, and Ariel was in that group.
By the way,
Barely
I love
talked
I
on that.
love you, Bike, that you were like Sasha Grey. Remember, she was on Entourage.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the best. All right, continue.
And 'cause I thought she was awesome in that. And
It was really good, to be fair. As Vinny T's
Yeah.
girlfriend for a little bit.
yeah. And she was in that James Gunn PG porn.
Yes.
Born Without the Porn. That was so great. Because it was hilarious. And then the James Gunn went on to do Guardians of the Galaxy. But yeah.
And now he owns all of DC.
Now he owns all of DC, and I have absolute faith in him.
Same. But go on.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, so Ariel's in that group. Overcooked, me and Sasha Grey and Ariel and one other person. And Ariel didn't use her microphone the whole time. But we became friends afterwards. She was like, I like your vibe. And that,
Yeah.
just became really, really good friends for a long time. And then dating your best friend is like probably the best thing in the world.
Yes.
That's what I've been trying to tell
Yes.
Post for 16 years.
Wait, you want
No, go on. I'm sorry, Bike. What?
Pardon?
No, go on.
Josh loves me. I gotta tell my wife. Hold on.
Well,
The joke almost went. Almost went. I tried to save myself. Go ahead.
well, that was it. That's pretty much the story.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It's and I feel like it's a rarity. Like, people always say, I married my best friend, but I feel like half the time, like, people just say that. And I can just tell by the way that you prop her up and the way that you get, well, I shouldn't say the way you prop her up, the way you guys kind of prop each other up. There's a lot of truth in that, and that's fucking awesome.
Yeah. We just like to hang out and goof off. It's great.
Dude, but
It's
that's
like
how
having
it
a
should be.
sleepover with your best friend every night, and then you also can have sex.
But like, no, we don't say that here. We say going to get ice cream here.
Oh, all right.
Right,
Ice
Dom?
cream. Yep.
Right, Dom?
Layer of buffer on there.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. Yeah, you can say all the swear words you want. You just can't say we're having sex. We have to go
No.
get ice cream.
You're getting ice
Dude,
cream
yeah.
at
No, just kidding.
a
kidding.
rooftop restaurant.
That's awesome. Yeah, exactly. But things aren't all sunshine and rainbows, just based off of what I read, right? There's some kind of some people who don't want to let go, it sounds like.
Oh yeah, her ex is a nasty dude.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we don't have
He's
to talk
trying
about
to
him really, but-
abuse Mississippi's laws. If you don't know, Mississippi is one of the only states where if you fail to sue for divorce, like, then you're stuck in your marriage till the other partner lets you out of it.
That's fucking horseshit.
Every other state, after a few months, they'll dissolve it if one person's unhappy.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Fucking Mississippi.
So Ariel lost her case for mental abuse throughout the relationship. They were married for like 10 years. And he had all his witnesses go on the stand and tell lies, which is weird because they used to be best friends with Ariel too, so it really hurt her feelings.
What, dude?
And this is someone I've been with for 2 years now, and she's never like grouchy or mean. She's always measured and like upbeat all the time. So like, I just can't be like, maybe they are telling the truth about her dark side. It's like, no, you just flagrantly are lying about her. So
That's
yeah, and it's just
absolutely
nasty that
fucking
he's
nuts.
keeping her in there, and now he's trying to sue her for his lawyer fees, $30,000. So
Well, he
and it's
sounds
like-
like he
and
can go get
gosh.
fucked.
That's one of
It's
those
like,
weird
dude.
things where they always talk about guys like getting the short end of the stick in divorce. And like
Yeah.
I feel like everybody
both sides it can happen
can
to.
get the short side of the stick with divorce. It
But
just seems
especially
like,
in Mississippi, the girls are at a disadvantage.
and that's one of those things where like in those religious states where it's just like no, like marriage is sacred and whoever wants
That's
to end
why
the
the laws are
marriage
the
is
way,
the
yeah.
wrong one. Exactly.
They're like,
So
we can have the American family be disrupted, so everyone's gonna stay together because we said so.
it's so messed up that like you have this contract between two people, but it's like one person can't just be like, nope, I want out of this contract. It becomes like you said, it becomes like a smear campaign with turning people against each other, and so
Lies and manipulations.
yeah,
Yeah.
so-
Wow.
So people here, if they get in that situation, have to claim residence in another state for 6 months if they want to get the marriage dissolved. That's pretty much the only thing you can do.
Wow.
Yep. You have to get in a place, legitimately have your mail sent there, and get a license. Like, it's the only way out
well,
of
I think
marriage.
it's probably be
Things
really
are
quick
making
for that
sense.
I think you can claim yourself to, I don't know, insurance or something over there after like 10 days. I think I heard on
Where was that?
in California. You can claim yourself a resident after like 10 days. I heard it on Tosh. has
Look into
his
that.
Tosh.
yeah, I was gonna say, there you go.
Good old Daniel.
Get an apartment in LA.
I mean,
Yeah.
Tosh has got a podcast, and they were talking
for a
about that
trip.
briefly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, I apologize. I wasn't trying to bring things down. I was genuinely curious because like all I see is the tweets, and you don't really bring it up on your streams and all. And
Oh, I went off on him for a while, but
did you?
making sure
I
not
missed
to
it.
use his name specifically.
Of
Sure.
course.
I mean, you
Yeah.
can say
Because
here, it's all right,
also
nobody watches
Mississippi
this
is one of the
anyways.
states where you can sue for alienation of affection. And
I'm
people
sorry,
have
what?
won those cases. That is if your spouse cheats, you can sue the person that they cheated with if it damages your marriage.
I'm sorry.
And he could
I'm
claim
I'm
that.
sorry.
Yes.
I'm
Isn't that
sorry,
nasty?
what? Dude, what the
and
fuck?
if you look it up, they have successfully had cases won, like where people got paid thousands and thousands of dollars because
Oh my!
I
they're
fucking
like,
you know
caused my
sometimes-
spouse to be alienated of affection with me.
Oh
Normally,
my god!
Mississippi's backwards.
And you said it, not me. That was immediately what I was saying.
I have no allegiance to this state. I came here. I came here because it was warmer around Christmas time.
Fair enough.
That's the only benefit to this state that
Oh
I
my
can think
God.
of.
fuck.
Like I was just
me.
thinking, I'm like, that is how backwards is it to blame the person, like, and not even blame, but like go after them financially,
right.
just instead of allowing
It's
the
your
marriage to
fault.
dissolve and moving on with everybody's lives.
and you're not in you're not in Mississippi right now, right? You're
Oh yeah, I'm in there.
Yeah.
Oh, you're in Mississippi right now.
Yep.
Oh, the home of Brett Favre.
We're thinking of moving to Nashville though, because it's nice.
Oh, dude, I
Nashville's nice.
absolutely
Nashville.
fucking love Tennessee. We
It's more chill than Mississippi.
dude. Gosh,
Downtown's great.
Yeah, it's
Downtown
pretty cool.
Nashville?
I liked
Oh, yeah.
it when I went. Yeah.
Dude,
There's a lot
even-
of really nice spots down there.
even out east, more towards like the Smokies. You know, if you go out that way too, that's a nice little area, touristy. But anyways, hey,
I've always wanted to go to Nashville.
why
That's
don't
pretty
you?
far from California.
I'm not,
I'm not gonna explain the joke. I was about to. No, I'll leave it at this. I'm glad that what you guys have is going well and it's going great. And well, I mean, hopefully, you know, whatever this fucking guy's trying to do doesn't pan out because
I hope not.
people are absolutely fucking shitty.
He
And
needs to come to terms with who he is as a person. Is what he needs to do.
yeah.
Oh
it's-
yeah.
from what we heard, amen to that.
Yeah.
Is there
It's
there
like he's
so
got no one to blame but himself for everything that's happened.
so Mike, if there's like you can be candid here, like nobody watches this like period ever. Like if there's anything you had to say like that you wouldn't normally say, like I'm just kidding, don't say it, but you could if you really
Buzz
wanted
is
to.
like, if there was something I could make an article, like a headline.
yeah, let's no, I'm kidding, please don't say anything. But no, I really appreciate what you guys have because it seems so genuine and nice and it's rare to see. I grew up with parents who fucking hated each other, so like it's good to see a pair of a couple that just like love each other for who they are, and that's I respect the shit out of that. So
and hopefully legally like things wind up.
that's
Yeah, it'd be
For
nice
sure.
if she could stop getting punished for nothing. That'd be great.
Exactly.
dude. Oh fucking you're
Punished for
it's making me mad.
existing.
Yeah,
Yikes.
Pretty
dude.
much.
Fuck. So, all right. Well, I suppose at this point, what do you guys say we move to the last game of the night? Bike, are you down with that?
Yeah, I'm down.
You're down with that? So while
we wanna
Josh,
answer-
Dom, go what?
Do we want to answer a chat question real quick?
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Ask him about Callie the kitty.
No, Callie. The calico cat that we rescued around Halloween.
Yeah. Oh, that's the you just
yeah.
posted. You just posted some shit, some stuff.
Yeah, she's a calico cat. I was putting Halloween decorations up outside because Mississippi's deeply religious, and I was like, "Suck it, this is what Halloween is, motherfuckers." And so I had like animatronics and fog machines going off in my front yard,
Hell yeah.
and
Hell
people
yeah.
would just be like, "What is this? The devil."
Ever went
One guy
down the
stopped by in his
Mississippi?
pickup truck. It was really positive, and he was like, "Me and my kids, like, because I had like the digital decorations, where like I got a trellis, you know, like the people that get married under like one of those arch things."
Yeah.
Yeah, and I stretched like a screen on it in the middle of the cemetery they set up and like projected like ghosts like wafting around. It looks
Yeah.
like real at night. And he was like, "Me and my girls just sat out here and watched it for like 10 minutes." I was like, "That's what makes it all worth it, man."
That's awesome.
But yeah, so if I hadn't been out setting up the animatronic, I never would have heard the little meows that were happening next door. There's a house next door this dude bought because he flips houses. He lives across the street from us, but he was like, he bought that house, and he was like, "I'll take the one across the street too." Imagine being that rich.
Yeah.
And it's got like work being done on it, so like there's like gaps underneath the house, and I think I thought that maybe a mother cat went in there and had some kittens, but it turns out that the vet said someone threw her out of her car because her bottom lip. Imagine if your bottom lip like it was ripped down and just your bone was exposed of your chin. So her lip was like down here, like pants sagging. And so when we rescued her, we got her all set up and got her a shot. She was covered in fleas, and she must have been like 2 weeks old when we found her. And we had surgery for her, and they fixed her lip. It looks perfect now, like it never happened.
Nice.
Oh, that's
They
great.
also ran over her tail, so the tip had to be taken off because it was broken. But now she's like the happiest cat in the world. That cat's a survivor. Seriously,
That's so
you
great.
wouldn't believe how strong she is.
And she's living
just
with a half pit bull and Labrador.
She's like, she's a warrior kitty. That thing's like, she's running around everywhere, acting like a spaz, arching her back, jumping sideways, attacking nothing because it's in her head. She's hilarious. Yeah, I'm glad we saved her.
That's
And it took
great.
Ariel's mind off of the court stuff. Like,
That's
Oh,
and
for
that's nice too. Yeah.
sure.
I was like, fate sent that cat because you needed it.
Yes,
So
it's not.
amazing.
Well, yeah. On a completely side note, I know you said that the cat had a tail run over. One time, my dog ran outside and closed the door on her tail and ran back inside, and it was like a murder scene in my house. There's blood just splattered. My dog
it
was
okay?
happy. Oh yeah, dude. She was like, she's fucking happy. She's like, oh
got a
hey,
cut.
what's all this attention about? Yeah, there was fucking.
Who installed the
this one of those.
sprinkler?
Yeah, dude, it
Correct.
was. I'm sorry. I just when you mentioned that, I had to bring that up. So, Josh, you have the bucket. I will. Dude, the fucking mouth on that thing, just. I can't with the Mr. Bucket, bro.
Because I
I
lost
just
the nose.
now, dude. Every time Mr. Bucket comes on camera, something
It's
else
worse
just
and worse.
gets worse.
He's
It's like a
lot-
Chucky at the end of a child's play. Like,
He lost it.
Yeah.
He had a lot more parts of him. But I do this.
Oh my!
oh no!
So
It's a
yeah, we're playing.
collector's item.
Yes, it will be one day. Hopefully, maybe, probably not. We're playing Sound Bytes, ladies and gentlemen. So the way the Sound Bytes works is it's a free for all. I'm gonna play a sound. So the way, all right. Today's theme, quote unquote, is video game quotes. These are all fairly well-known quotes. I've taken them all from various top quotes lists across the internet. Okay.
Okay.
So, I am going to just really quickly just verify that all of these are going to play through the correct source.
Metal Gear Solid 2.
That is the first 17. Congratulations.
Excellent.
And actually, we only have 17, so that means you win.
Oh man, I'm good at this.
All right, so just a quick sound test just to make sure. You guys can hear that okay?
We hear it.
Skyrim.
Yeah, that's not part of the game, so you can stop.
That's Skyrim.
Oh, what is it?
That was Oblivion, but you know, it's all right.
Oblivion. Well,
Yeah, it's whatever, same thing. All right,
same game.
people in chat, please feel free to play along. I think the delay in stream will be long enough for us to go from. All right, so there's possible 2 points for each one. All right, you need to tell me 1, the game, and 2, who the character is.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
Okay.
I like this.
So I'm going to open up a new spreadsheet here. All right, here we go. Here is the first one.
Do you want to know something funny? Even after everything you've done, I would have saved you.
It's Batman. Arkham Knight?
That actually is pretty funny.
All right, I'm going to
Joker. Batman Arkham Asylum.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, I'm going to give Josh 1 point and Dom 1 point.
Okay.
It is Arkham Asylum, but it is Batman.
Yeah, because he just turned into Super Joker and then
Yeah,
got
yeah.
turned back, and he was all
Yes.
sickly after.
Yes. Yes. So this is gonna be so much. I love being on this side of Sound Bytes, by the way, because I'm really bad on your guys' side. So
To clarify, we're shouting out, right?
yes, please shout
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
All right, here we go for number 2.
Send me out with a bang.
Oh,
I will play it again.
I know the song.
I'll play it again.
Send me out with a bang.
Oh God, I can't remember his name, but I know the game. I think. What is that guy's name?
Come on, guys.
I think I know the music in the background.
I mean, you could just start shouting shit out, people. I
Is
don't really care.
is it Master Chief?
It was not
No.
Master Chief.
It's a Halo.
It's Halo. Dom for
Yeah.
whoa, which one?
Yeah, it sounded like
Oh, it
Halo.
wasn't what I thought it was then.
Was that Halo Reach?
Not Reach.
Yeah,
I-
no, it wasn't. Is it 3?
It's 3. Dom gets. Well, you already guessed, so you don't get a point.
Oh, okay.
But if you can guess the character,
Send me out.
Cortana.
Who the fuck else is in Halo 3?
Was that the Sergeant?
No.
I don't know.
That was the sergeant?
that's Sergeant Johnson
That is
as he's dying.
After Guilty Spark kills him?
Oh,
Yes,
goodness.
that's
Wow.
as Guilty
I
Spark
should've said
kills
it.
him.
Wow.
I'm gonna give Logan a point.
Yay!
Yeah, I give Logan a point.
All right, we have a lot, by the way. We have a lot of sounds, so we're still going. We still got 5, 10, like 13 more.
Oh wow.
So here, these are not all easy. Some of them are, some of them are not. So here we go.
Does this unit have a soul?
Oh god. Oh fuck. Mass Effect 2? Fuck. I'm wrong. But it's
But
Legion.
you can get the character. It's Legion. It's Josh for one more.
Woo. That's easy. Come on, guys.
Mass Effect 3.
It's Mass Effect 3. I'll give Dom the other point. It is Legion in Mass Effect 3. Like that's
I
at
thought
like
he
the
said
very
it in
end.
2. I thought he said in 2 when you first meet him.
Yeah, no, it's at the end of 3. Well, yeah, that's at the end of 3, basically. So, all right, here we go.
Stop right there, criminal scum.
Oh,
Nobody
Oblivion,
breaks the
Imperial
law
Guard.
on my watch. I'm confiscating your stolen goods. Now
All
pay
right,
the
Dom for 2.
It's off to jail.
All right, so I threw that one in there for Dom just because I I didn't know if he was gonna have any points yet. and here he
It's a
is.
running joke, but Dom's played 2 games.
Yeah, it's true. He's only ever played Oblivion and Grand Theft
And
Auto.
No, Cyberpunk.
Oh, it's Cyberpunk. Yeah, that's
And
right.
Red Dead Redemption 2.
Red Dead Redemption.
And Mortal Kombat.
Oh, that's true. So we got.
Oh,
4
that's
games. All
true.
right, I'm sorry. It grows every
Hey,
week.
Bike, I need to know, what's your stance on Mortal Kombat? Kombat with an A.
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
I like Mortal Kombat,
All right, that's all we need to know.
but I'm not a fighting
Finally.
guy either. So like, I'll play it once and then yeah.
So Dominic likes you. Congratulations, Bike. All right, here we go. Here's the next one.
War is where the young and stupid are
Oh,
tricked by
Nico Bellic,
GTA.
GTA 4.
4.
Nobody said GTA 4 yet.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna
Bravo.
give. Fuck. I'm gonna give Dom and Josh one, I guess. Bike, I don't know if you said it. I couldn't hear you.
No, I didn't say anything.
All right, cool.
You playing sound bites from games that are like distant memories for me.
Oh,
It takes
see, I
gears a little bit longer than normal.
Sorry, I purposely picked all of these so you'd lose, just so you know.
Wow.
That's cool. I
just
was doing
kidding.
well with the other games, so you got to balance the universe.
True.
That's right. All right, here is the next one.
Star Fox 64.
Yes, Josh, for 1 point.
And I'm gonna say, what the fuck is that thing's name? It's not Slippy. Slippy's the toad. What the fuck is that thing's name? The little rabbit guy.
Why did it sound like Arlie Ermy?
The fuck's the rabbit's name?
I don't even know what that is, but
It's the drill sergeant from Full Metal Jacket.
Oh yeah.
all right.
his name?
Britality from chat gets a point.
What was it?
Nice.
Peppy hair.
Peppy hair. Yep.
I've never given a chat a point before, but
Well,
today's the day.
Jack gets the point. I knew it was Star Fox though.
No, it's just the character's name, McSmitty. All right, cool. All right, so fuck. I'm sorry, Mike. I purposely wasn't trying to do
right.
this. All right, here we go. Here's the next one.
Hey, listen.
Navi, Ocarina of Time.
Whoa! I would have gotten that, but you're quick.
Dude, Josh doesn't fuck around, dude.
No.
Josh takes no prisoners, dude.
Dude, Sound Bytes is like usually my game. I gotta
Yeah.
catch up.
Oh man. All right, here.
Sorry. That one was...
I'm just gonna mute Josh for the rest of the game here.
Is he positive? He should be positive by now.
Oh yeah, he's positive by like 4 right now.
Oh,
right.
There you go.
All right, here's the next one.
Snake, are you okay?
Colonel Campbell, Metal Gear Solid.
Did you not hear him?
I'm
Am
gonna,
I wrong?
1 or 2.
2.
All right.
He doesn't want you to get the points.
I'm only saying 2 because when I said Metal Gear Solid, he wouldn't give me the point.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah,
obviously
yeah.
2.
Yeah,
This was
it's one of
silent.
those obscure stupid
Dude,
things.
and honestly, I'll fight you. I think that's 1.
I pulled that sound clip from an MGS2 clip.
All right. I don't know about that. Well, maybe.
We could fight about it if you want. I'll let you smack me if you want.
Because
Glad to fight
the
about
dun, 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 that's faster in the first game.
I mean, if you want to spank me, I guess I won't fight it.
I'm not spanking anybody.
Get on the rack.
All right.
I'll take
I'm
1
gonna,
point for that. I'll take 1 point.
All right, here we go. Here's, dude. Nobody's gonna fuck. All right. If anybody knows this one, the points are going to Bike.
All right.
Don't worry.
Yeah, go fuck yourself. You shitpaws give chase, I will kill your dicks.
What? What does that even mean? You're gonna kill my dick? Well, I'll kill your dick.
Is this Road to Hell Retribution?
No.
That's the only thing I can think
It's
of.
it,
God.
this is one of the most obscure games on the list.
Oh, okay.
Can you do it again?
I'm gonna give a hint. Can I give a hint?
Yeah.
Cliffy B.
Yeah, go fuck yourself. You shitpaws give chase, I will kill your dicks.
What? What does that even mean? You're gonna kill my dick? Well, I'll kill your dick.
If nobody else gets it, I want to guess it for no points because I already guessed wrong.
You'll guess for Mike.
Yeah.
Is it Bulletstorm?
Bulletstorm, yes.
Bulletstorm, yeah.
Yeah, you definitely did not say Bloodstorm. You said Bulletstorm.
I
Bike!
said Bulletstorm. Bike, good point.
Thanks. I thought it was Bone Storm.
That sounds like a porno I've seen.
That's Simpsons.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Game that came out, yeah.
Yes.
All right.
You could actually play it in virtual Springfield.
That's great.
Wait, there's a virtual never mind.
Yes, play it. It's
I
awesome.
even put in my name.
Wait, is there
Thrill
seriously?
House.
Yes. You just walk around Springfield and like it's basically it was like the first 3D representation of Springfield, and you can just walk around and explore, and there's a bunch of in jokes from the show. It's really fun.
Oh, I thought this was like a porno.
No, no.
Oh.
I'm sure there's that.
No.
I got excited. All right. I'm sorry. All right, here comes the next one.
You gave them the one thing that was stolen from them. A chance. A chance
Who's
to
laughing?
Me.
To
So
find love,
melodramatic.
to live. And in the end, what was your reward? You never said. But I think I know. A family.
Fucking Bike. Just like, this is serious.
What accent is that?
What is your reward?
It is
Me
like
talking to you with this fake accent.
No clue. I got nothing.
Let's go into chat for 1 point.
Chat.
Jaldi. Who is it?
Yeah, Jaldi. I think you got it. As soon as he said it, I was like, oh, that ending.
Was that Tenenbaum?
It's the dude. I'm gonna give Jaldi fucking 3 points because it's specifically the good
It's the
ending.
Good ending, yeah.
Oh my
Damn, you
god.
got that. Yep.
Wow, I just played that game too. I'm surprised.
I forget. Hold on. I have it listed.
Saved
the
all the
actor's
little
name.
sisters.
Yeah, it's Tenenbaum, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Tenenbaum. Yep. All right,
Wow, good call, good pull.
dude. I fucking love
Good
chat.
one, Jaldi.
All right, here we go. All right, nobody listen except for Bike. Okay.
I used to be an adventurer like you, and I took an arrow in the knee.
It's BikeMan.
It was Johnny Knee sob story too.
Fuck, you're wrong.
I know what game it is, but it's so obvious. Like, why are you giving me pity questions?
We're not giving you pity. I can't.
I have more dignity than to answer this question correctly.
Josh. I know Dom knows it. Dom
knows
knows
it
it.
because he shouted out the answer to the other one.
I remember the meme, but is that Skyrim?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Also,
Mike gets
Imperial
it.
Guard.
Mike said he knew it. I'm not taking the point.
All right, I'm
just
gonna
because he
split-
refused to answer for pity.
Dude, Mike's just like, I'm sick. I'm sick of your pity points. Fuck this game. I'm done.
Something more obscure.
Oh, more obscure. I can do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's wow, what a mansion. Oh, that's not obscure.
Yeah. Let's go.
One of the most famous quotes in game history, stolen from They Live.
Oh, rest in peace, Roddy.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I played the next sound because I was trying to be funny. Obscure sound.
It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum. And I'm all out of gum.
Oh man, who is that?
Who's that guy? Chat.
Blow it out your ass. You ever hear the sound clip guy who played pranks on people? Remember that back in the day?
Oh,
yeah. Lady had a
yes.
nervous breakdown.
Love those videos.
Great stuff.
Uh-huh.
It's time to chew ass and eat bubble gum. Or wait. What is the quote?
I'm all out of bubble gum.
It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum.
Yeah, it's
And
chew
I'm
ass
all
and
out
eat
of
bubble gum.
Who's taking the point on that one? 'Cause-
Dom fucking said it like 4 minutes ago, but like I don't want to give. I'm giving it to Dom.
Okay.
Dom got the 2 points on it.
That's almost as good as.
Enough of this talk. Let's kill a human.
Ooh, I like this. Fuck. What
It's
game is that?
reverse.
I was just gonna say, did Bike just like throw in a sound bite?
That's
Dude,
right. But it's not
Bike's
from
like
the game.
sound bites.
Oh, shit.
It's from Popular Show.
Popular show?
Well, it was once.
Wait, I'm lame though. I don't watch popular shows.
I have no idea what that was from.
Play it again.
Oh.
Enough of this talk. Let's kill a human.
I love that delivery so much.
Let's kill a human.
I can give you. I have literally 3 other quotes from that same episode, all on one sound.
I love this. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay, here you go.
Nobody knows you're a robot. You look the same.
Dogs know. That's how the humans hunt you.
They're gonna hunt me for sport? That's why we have to crush mankind.
Dude,
You might as well get on board for the big win, Stormy.
What the fuck?
You're having this hypothetical conversation and it just turns so serious.
Dude.
About putting your brain in a robot body.
Fuck.
Wait, you want one more?
Yeah, one more. Give me. I've never seen this, whatever this is.
Well, then Hesh will stay human.
Don't expect any mercy during the Great Robot Wars.
Yeah?
What the fuck
We'll
is
have
this?
fun on the robot reservation, suckers. We're not gonna honor those bogus treaties.
What the fuck? Dude, what is this?
no idea.
It sounds fun though.
Right,
Is it a
Nails are
cartoon?
like
Oh, wait, ready?
Nails are like candy to robots. And we'll eat tires instead of licorice.
No, we won't.
Maybe you won't.
Dude, okay.
Okay, I'll let you know when you give up.
I'm lame. I don't know.
I get nothing.
C Lab 2021.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Yes. Oh, I can see it now. It's the white hair guy.
Yeah, the actor died after the first season because the show would have been so much bigger if he hadn't.
That was such a good show.
Poor dude.
Dude, Chat knew. Bloodhoof. He fucking knew.
Captain
Bloodhoof fucking
Murphy.
knew.
Hell yeah, dude. I only caught
Maybe
that a
you
couple
won't.
times back in the Adult Swim days.
Yeah.
Fucking
Was
hell.
that
All
an
right,
Aqua
back,
Teen Hunger Force?
all right, back to things Bike doesn't know. All right.
All right, let's do it.
Here we go.
All right, here we go.
Death is inevitable. Our fear of it makes us play safe, blocks out emotion.
Oh,
It's a losing game.
Max Payne.
Without passion, you're
Oh,
already
which game
dead.
though? First one?
Max Payne. Sure, I'll give you 2.
Okay.
All right.
Sounded like Kiefer Sutherland for a second there. I was like,
I was like,
I was like
is it
Tom
Metal Gear?
Clancy's fucking. What was the one that he was in? We took over for
No, that was Metal Gear.
Michael
Gear 5.
Ironside. Oh, was he in that too?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Oh, that's right, he was.
Solid
He
Snake,
was,
or,
yes.
Venom Snake. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right, I got 3 more guys. These are all worth
right.
the same amount of points as the first.
Okay.
Just, I don't know why I specified. Here we go.
Wake me when you
Ow.
need me.
You can't fucking do this, dude. You can't do the same series twice.
Master Chief, I know that guy.
He's running out of sound
Bro,
bites.
what? No, okay, look. Look.
Was that also Halo 3?
Yes. Yes. Listen, we don't have very many rules here, but one of them is just get over it. Here we go.
All right.
Most test subjects do experience some cognitive deterioration
Portal 2,
after a few months
Wheatley.
in suspension.
Oh,
now, you've been under for quite a lot longer, and it's not out.
Yeah, that's right. I'm not going to play the full 30 seconds of that.
Dude, I love that game.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yep, he's pretty great in it.
Steve Merchant.
I've come to the conclusion that Bike is just like, I'm not fucking guessing, so this gets over much more quickly.
No,
He got
if I knew him, I would snap to it, but I probably would have gotten that one after like the 30 seconds.
Sorry, Bike.
I'm
See, this
chilling
is
Slow. I'm 43.
I'm
I'm
chilling
elderly
with
now.
Bike right now. I got 1, 2, maybe 1.
How
See,
old
this
are
is-
you guys?
32.
not
Yeah, I'm 32 as well.
43.
Are we going in order?
Are you 43? What?
No.
We're all 32 except Dom.
Okay, well, let me tell you something. When you hit your 40s, your quickness starts going away. You remember celebrity's really good now, but wait till you start not anymore.
Oh,
You'll be like,
that's
that
me
guy
right
from
now.
That thing
Yeah, that guy.
sucks.
I already have that.
Cherish your quickness.
That's
I'm
me now.
screwed.
Yeah, you're going to be double screwed in your 40.
All right, Josh can't do this one.
Okay. I will not yell out for this one.
Josh cannot do this one.
It's not a lake. It's an
Malin Wake 1.
Yep.
Yeah, 100 points to Bike.
100 points.
Fucking hell, dude! Bike with the ultimate comeback. Oh my god!
You're like Jonah
typewriter
Hill
was
forgetting Sarah
definitely
Marshall
the
right now.
giveaway. The typewriter, man. That was it.
I'm wearing my old Gods of Asgard shirt post.
Dude, fuck
my-
you,
my-
because
my,
my shit still only just got here from overseas yesterday.
Well, you know, you could have still worn it today. I don't know.
I could not have. I don't know where it is. It's at the sorting center, wherever the fuck that is.
Oh, that's what you mean. I got my mug.
Dude, McSmitty's over here trying to be like, y'all so young, and I'm like, I don't feel young.
I don't feel young.
I don't feel young.
I'm bald as shit.
All right.
I don't feel young at all.
Yeah,
I feel
so,
young.
Bike, I know we kind of kept you a little bit longer than I anticipated, but hopefully you had a lot of fun today.
I'm just chilling.
Good. Then good. We're going for another 2. So just kidding. No. So there's 2 last things I do like to kind of ask all of our guests. And the first one is, since we've been kind of pegging you with questions.
Yeah, Logan and I both like. Oh, okay.
With questions, you guys.
That's a good choice of words.
With questions, do you have any questions for us at all? You don't have to. It's okay if you don't.
What product do you use on your hair, Dom?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like, actually?
Yes. Yeah, seriously.
I use, like, Paul Mitchell stuff.
Excellent
like Paul Mitchell conditioner and shampoo.
Bike's gonna start.
Yeah, for my luxurious curly hair.
Yes.
Oh, Dom didn't even make one bald joke at all, and he's got like 5 of us here.
I did. You know,
There's only
missed
2 bald
opportunity.
people in this stream.
Yeah, I mean, I'm almost
stolen
there.
valor, motherfucker over there. You got plenty of hair. You're fine.
I have
Stolen valor.
No. Mine is worse. Mine's only right here.
Uh-huh.
At least you guys get to have like reflections and shit.
There's 2 stages to baldness acceptance. There's wearing hats to cover it up, and then shaving your head completely and being like, "Hey!"
What happens when you do both? Because that's where I'm at.
There you go. Then you're extra confident.
Yes, excellent, cool. Like I guess really, I mean, unless Logan or Dom, you guys have any other outstanding questions before I ask the last question?
I don't think I do.
Okay,
I'm chilling.
Josh.
No, I just want to say thanks again. I said it at the beginning of the stream, but but thanks for being such a good dude, Bike. Thanks for coming on tonight. This was a lot of fun.
Appreciate you guys. Thank you for having me.
I can't wait to tune into more of your streams.
I appreciate it.
I don't know why it sounded so sarcastic. Just like, yeah, thanks, man. Can't wait to have your one more view.
It's like socks for Christmas, bro.
It only matters if you subscribe, Dom. Come on.
Yeah.
Give 10 subs, bro.
I'm just teasing, dude.
No, I guess the question I want to close on is if someone offered you a box, Bike, that had everything that you've ever lost, what's the first thing that you would look for?
It has everything I've ever lost.
Yeah.
It's just all in there, and I can sift around.
Everything.
There'd be like a hair and a testicle, and push those aside. Look for something else.
All right, I'll accept the answer. Here I was looking for something deep and but I got testicles and hair, so that's awesome. No, Bike, really, I really do appreciate you. I'm gonna give you the floor just for 30 seconds if there's anything you wanna, say to everybody that may not know who you are. Obviously you could talk about your Twitch, or you could talk about Ariel, or whatever you want to do. I'll give you the floor for like 30 seconds here to just kind of speak.
Well,
whatever.
I wanted to talk about the conflict in Gaza, right?
Oh, that's for after hours for the premium subscribers. I'm just kidding.
I have strong opinions about Vietnam.
Don't we all?
Don't we all? I'm good.
You're
cool.
good? Cool, man.
Yeah.
No, awesome. Bike. No, I think I speak for all of us. We appreciate you coming on and speaking with us, giving us your time, and not taking away from your stream and making money.
And also everybody listening, either live or after the fact, check out BikeMan on Twitch. If you missed when Twitch was just about hanging out, playing video games, having a good time, that is still BikeMan's stream to a T, and it is an amazing stream to pop in. So check him out.
Thanks, man.
Absolutely. So I guess if that's it, then I guess we'll bid thee farewell. Everybody, thank you for listening to Bucket Bites, watching us live. We're here, twitch.tv/BucketBites or wherever else, bucketbites.gg is our website. Check out BikeMan at twitch.tv/BikeMan. He's also on the X, formerly FK. Yeah, I'll go fuck myself.
It's Twitter forever.
Yeah, I'm on that fucking boat.
Make
but anyways,
your own rules.
I appreciate it, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. We'll hope to see you next time. We'll be live again in 2 weeks with the Bucket Bites Game of the Year episode. With another episode.
First is game night on the 28th.
Oh yeah, we do have a Bucket Bites game night coming up on the 28th. We'll be playing the Lethal Company, maybe some Jackbox. We'll see. So just stay tuned for that. So Bike, thank you again. We'll check you all later. I'm Ryan the Papa Post with Josh Picard, Logan Jacob, and Dominic, just Dominic, with special guest BikeMan. Take it easy. Bye bye.